Chris was a 205-pound center when I was an assistant at North Alabama. He was the line coach for us at Troy State. We won a national championship. Now I get to interview you. There's a lot of questions I'd like to ask you, young man. That's for sure. No, I just I'm
going to get out of here.
No, I just want to compliment you on the performance tonight. Just really, really great. I thought your game plans on both sides of the ball were exceptional. I thought your defense really never gave them what I thought was a pretty good minor offense. Never gave them a chance to really ever get started. Any thoughts on any of that?
Well, I appreciate you saying that. And let me say this too, Coach. I would not be standing where I am tonight without you. You've been, number one, you gave me incredible opportunities, number one, as a player, then as a coach. And you've been a great mentor along the way. So, I'm the head football coach at Mount Brook, a lot to do with you. Like I always tell you, if it weren't for you, I'd be back on the farm back in Fairview, Alabama. So thank you, Coach, for your kind words.
But I know I love you, sir. I really do.
Well, the feeling's mutual, Coach. One thing, that I thought was good tonight, John Colvin, did a really good job managing the offense. A lot of times people underestimate the ability to manage the offense. And I don't think that our offense, with the stuff that we do, the shift in motion and stuff and the checks and everything that they do, it's not the easiest thing in the world to manage. And, he does an incredible job getting people lined up and getting the ball where it's supposed to be, taking advantage of what they give us. But anyway, I was really proud of his growth tonight too. You would love. He's your kind of guy, Coach Rhodes. You'd really love, and you'd enjoy coaching him, and you'd enjoy coaching those running backs as well. They're a lot of fun.
I think anybody would.
Don't forget to send David your highlights at the email address on the screen. And don't miss another show next week. We'll see you right back here for AHSAA TV Weekly.
Hello, I'm Taylor Sloan with the City of Oxford, with a word about one of our city's most precious resources, water. Clean water enriches our lives in so many ways, but we cannot afford to take it for granted. Remember, every time you pour something unnatural down the drain or in the environment, and every time you litter, our beautiful lakes and creeks suffer. Our city is beautiful. Let's all join together to keep it that way. Stop pollution where it starts, and help protect our waters for life.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Alabama. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the AHSAA.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into Lott Mosby Memorial Stadium for your WEAC Game of the Week presented by Sonny King Ford. We have a big matchup here tonight as the 3-0 Anniston Bulldogs and the Jacksonville Golden Eagles are 2-1. Had a very big game last week against Hanley. They took the loss last week in a 54-41 game. Anniston with a big win against Munford, 55-7. They face off here tonight in Region 4. My name is Dawson Strickland. I will be your play-by-play analyst tonight here with my co-partner,
Tyler Franklin. I'll be your color analyst for the night.
Tyler, is a big 4A Region 4 matchup here tonight. Head coach Rico White and the Anniston Bulldogs looking to go 2-0 in region play as the Jacksonville Bulldogs are 0-1 in the region, looking for their first win. And Tyler, it's going to be a big game. There's a lot of big players in this game. Anniston, Cameron Sandlin, South Carolina commit. Rikez McElderry committed to Alabama. Jacksonville, they've got Jim Ogle, very talented quarterback out of Jacksonville Jr. Going to be a big ball game.
That it is. I'm expecting big things from both teams tonight. I'm expecting a real good ball game tonight. Looking forward to seeing what both teams bring to the table.
This is a very intriguing matchup. All-time record, Anniston leads 22-14 over Jacksonville. Jacksonville going to look to make that 22-15 tonight as they're looking to get a big win. This is probably one of the best matchups of the weekend because we had a little bit of football last night due to weather inclement, and tonight we got a bunch of football here on tap. Anniston, Jacksonville about to kick off in just a moment. Tyler, key players for the game. One guy from Anniston. Who you got?
I think Cameron Sandlin can, if he can get this offense going, they started off slow against Munford, but they managed to get things going in the second half and really put up a good ball game. So I think he is definitely a player to keep an eye on.
They definitely started off a little slow against Munford, 0-0 at the end of the first quarter, and then Anniston took it and ran with it. It's a big matchup, big region game there for Anniston. like I said, Anniston's got some key guys on this team that can really make a difference, as well does Jacksonville. Jim Ogle, very good player. Xarvius Turner, very big player for them. And we're about ready to get this game underway. Looking deep back for Anniston will be Jaden Lewis, number 5, and it looks to be number 3, Jalen Cunningham for Anniston, as we are about to get this game kicked off. Like I said, Tyler, this game has got a lot of inclinations on it, but it's early in the season. Region games mean a lot, but this is one of those games that if you're Jacksonville, you need to get this win underneath your belt. And if you're Anniston, starting off 2-0 in region play would be great for this ball team.
It is definitely a big game for both teams. Jacksonville fell short to Handley last week, but they looked really solid overall. You know, I'm expecting big things out of both teams, and it could be any team's ball game tonight.
You are 100% correct. And in this is a pretty tough region. You've got Cleveland County, White Plains, Talladega, Munford, Jacksonville, Cherokee County, and Anniston. Very tough games ahead for both of these teams. So this is a game you got to look forward to and look to try to win these ball games. So kicking off for Jacksonville looks to be number 92 or number 99, John Duker. And we are just seconds away from getting this game underway, and Duker will kick us off. Here we go, a little pooch kick by Duker will be fair caught at about the 29-yard line for Anniston. And Cameron Sandlin will take his offense out on the field, and Rico White is going to look to get these guys rolling early.
That he is. Cameron Sandlin has looked really good to start the season thus far. He has really impressed me. He's got a great calm composure. I'm excited to watch him play tonight.
He has looked good all season long. And Cameron Sandlin will be heading out on the field. Looks to be the man in his backfield. It'll be Elijah Allen, running back number 21. It looks like Anniston's going to line up under center to start this ball game. The field conditions are a little wet. Could see a lot of running tonight, but Sandlin's going to be in the gun with Allen by his side. Sandlin will give to Allen. Allen breaks out the outside, and he's going nowhere.
That was a great stop by the Jacksonville D-line there. That is definitely what they're going to have to do tonight to be able to keep Anniston contained, force them to throw the football.
Looked like number 58, Jonathan Mitchell, on the tackle for Jacksonville, was able to stop him at a very short gain. So it's going to be second down. Second down, about 10 yards to go. I don't think he got anything on it.
That he did not. They definitely stopped him at the line.
And it looked like there was a penalty on the play. So it's 1st and 15. There was a penalty on Anniston. Here we go, Cameron Sandlin in the gun. Looks to be Allen by his side again. Wide snap, Allen's gonna take it. He's gonna go up the middle, and Jacksonville stuffed it again.
They are doing an excellent job so far, not letting anything come off them wings. Doing a real good job holding that big O-line for Anniston. Great way to get the game started.
Look like number 56, Felix Brown III, and number 5, Lewis Biddix for Jacksonville on the stop. They have really closed these gaps up early for Anniston on the first 2 plays of the game. So we'll see if it will change anything else throughout the game. Allen and Sandlin in the backfield. Sandlin from the gun, he's looking to pass. Sandlin's gonna take a shot down the field. He's got a man down there, and it's incomplete.
Just 2 overthrown there. Jacksonville looking really hot to start this ball game off. Doing a real good job containing Anniston. Good 3 and out. Excellent way to start the game.
Look like Xarvius Turner on the coverage here, and let's watch this one more time. Sandlin has one-on-one coverage down the field, but Xarvius Turner's right there, and I don't believe if that ball would have been put on the money, if that could have been called.
I don't think so either. That was just great coverage downfield.
The coverage was there the whole way by Turner. So here we go. It's going to be 3rd down and 14 on the 23-yard line. Cameron Sandlin. He snaps it. He's looking. He's looking, and he's busted up in the backfield. He's just going to get rid of it. They're going to blow that play dead. Let's watch this again. I don't really understand why the play was blown dead. but Sandlin gets hit hard, and he just gets rid of the football. Nonetheless, that's going to be a sack for Jacksonville.
Big stop right there by Jacksonville. Good heads up by Sandlin to get rid of that football, even though the play was blown dead. You definitely don't want to let up a safety to start this ball game.
4th and 14, and Sandlin will be your punter. And he boots it away. It's a good kick. Good kick by Sandlin. The ball is going to roll right past the 50, and going to be a good punt for Anniston.
Jacksonville impressed me so far on defense. Like I said, they went out there, they did what they need to do. The defensive line did a real good job of not letting anything happen on offense.
And that was a great play. This game will also be brought to you by Evan Jackson for State House. Make sure you cast your vote on Evan Jackson for the State House. So Anniston punts the ball away on the first drive. And now it will be Jacksonville who will get the ball, and Will Ogle will be your quarterback, or Jim Ogle will be your quarterback for Jacksonville. Very good passer. Jim Ogle is a very good passer, so watch for a lot of passing attempts. Conditions may continue. Ogle, he's going to hand it off. It's going to be a big hole for the running back, and it's going to be a big gain for Jacksonville. Number 2, Xavier English on the carry.
Excellent run by English there to find the gap. Excellent blocking. Great way to start off on offense.
If you notice that Ogle wasn't on the same page as English, but was able to turn around and still hand him the football. Good play there. Ogle was your quarterback last year as well and led Jacksonville on a very good run in the playoffs as well. And it looks like Anderson's looking for a false start on English there, but it's not going to happen. As Ogle in the gun with English by his side. Ogle, he's going to drop back and throw it in. It's off his lineman's helmet and going to bounce incomplete.
Ogle real lucky there, you know. Just didn't see his lineman sitting right there. Real tough break. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
He had a receiver out in the flats. Looked to be like number 19, Will Greenwood, out in the flats, but got lucky because play could have been intercepted off the helmet. Here we go. Ogle in the gun with English by his side. Look, going to change the play call here. Ogle, he's going to move English over to his right. Ogle, he drops back. He's looking. Throws a strike across the middle, and it's caught. What a pass. What a pass and catch with Jim Ogle to look to be number 16, Joseph Pridgeon for a Mountain Motorsports first down.
That right there was an excellent flat pass by Ogle. Really threaded the needle right there. Great way for the receiver to come down to the ball with 3 guys around him.
Tackle on the play was made by number 5, Jaden Lewis for Anniston. Ogle in the gun. English by his side again. It's going to be a handoff to English, and English is met, but is able to get a few yards, able to maybe get a yard off that. He was met in the backfield by this Anniston defensive line.
That he was. Anniston did a real good job of just swarming the running back right there, really getting pressure on that O-line. English did a real good job of getting back to the line of scrimmage.
What a play there. Looked to be number 18, Grayshawn Swain for Anniston on the tackle. Going to be second down and 9 on the 39-yard line. Ogle going to motion, look to be Greenwood. Ogle's going to hand it off to English again. English has got some space on the outside. Xavier English with another big gain. And it looks going to be very close to moving the chains.
Real excellent run right there by English. O-line did a real good job of securing that outside edge, you know, and he was just able to turn the corner and get the first down.
Will be a Mountain Motorsports first down. I knew it was very close. I just couldn't get the end of that play.
Jacksonville starting off real hot too on offense. They're really getting things going. Definitely a great way to start.
Head coach Clint Smith has got this offense rolling and defense rolling early in this ball game. Greenwood's going to come to his right. Ogle going to drop back. He's going to look to pass. Ogle's flushed it out of the pocket, and he's going down. Big play for Anniston. Look to be number 11 for the Bulldogs. Going to be Hezekiah Harris on the sack.
That was a great play by Harris there. Just did not give up. Ogle just did not have anywhere to go. Real good stand by Anniston.
What a sack there. Don't want to let, Ogle is known for his passing, but you don't want to let this guy get out of the backfield because he can run a little bit.
That he can.
Here we go, gonna be 2nd down and 15 after the 5-yard sack for Jacksonville. Ogle with English in the backfield with him. Ogle, he's looking to throw. He's gonna move out of the backfield again. He's gonna pitch it off to Greenwood, and that's incomplete. Hit off his hands.
Real good move by Ogle to move up into the pocket, felt that defender on his backside. Excellent way to try to get rid of the football. English just could not come down with it.
Greenwood just looks like he didn't see that ball all the way in his hands. There, good job by Ogle by just getting out of the sack. So it's gonna be 3rd down and 15. We'll see if Jacksonville tries to open up the field here and throw the ball down the field, try to maybe get this 1st down. Ogle bringing a man across. Ogle gonna pitch it off to, looks like he's gonna pitch it off to English, and he's gonna get close to that 1st down, but I don't think he's gonna be there.
I don't think so either. It looks like he's gonna be maybe 4 or 5 yards short. Excellent pass. Had real good blocking on the outside, just couldn't get to where he needed to go.
He was very close to that 1st down marker, but he will not be there like Jaden Lewis was on the tackle for Anniston. So it's 4th down and 6, and then Jacksonville's gonna go for this. Gonna get a hard count here by Ogle, maybe trying to get Anniston jump off sides, get that 3 yards, make this a little closer. Here we go, Ogle's gonna drop back. He's looking, he's gonna throw it deep down the field. He's got a man, and he's caught at the goal line. What a catch. Looked to be number 12. DeMonte Sinclair for a Mountain Motorsports 1st down.
That right there was an excellent passing play right there by Ogle. Real good catch right there. Can't do it any better. Anniston was caught slipping right there on defense.
What a play right there from Jacksonville to get them in the red zone within scoring distance. Ogle, he's gonna hand it off. It's gonna be close, and he's gonna be stopped short. Carry was made by Darion Prothrow for Jacksonville, stopped just short.
Real tough break by Anniston on that last play. They're doing a real good job so far of stopping that run game. Definitely want to try to keep Jacksonville out the end zone right here.
We're going to be 2nd down and 2. Going to be a handoff to Prothrow again, and he's going to be close. And it looks like it's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown, Jacksonville, presented by Sonny King Ford. What a play. Darion Prothrow going to put Jacksonville on the board early.
It's big for Jacksonville too. 1st drive on offense, being able to score. Real goodsy call on 4th and 6 right there. Winded up paying off for Jacksonville.
We haven't seen Darion Prothrow this whole drive, and he comes in and scores a big touchdown for Jacksonville. John Duker in for the PAT, and the kick is up, and it is good. So your score, 7, Jacksonville 7, Anniston 0 with 6:24 left to go here in the 1st quarter. And Tyler, what a drive set up by Clint Smith's Golden Eagles right there.
Excellent drive indeed. They did what they needed to do both on offense and on defense. Offense did a really good job there. 4th and 6, real gutsy call. Winded up paying off for them. Got them a touchdown to get on the board on this game. It's definitely a way you want to get the game started for Jacksonville.
You are 100% correct there, and it all set up with that pass, Ogle to Sinclair, to get them right down there near the goal line, set up by Darion Prothrow. Touchdown. So John Duker will kick it off for Jacksonville again, as Anniston going to look to get their offense rolling, as their 1st drive did not go as they planned.
That it did not. Jacksonville did just a real good job of just not really letting Anniston get any yards. You know, they just penalty cost them some yards. They did a real good job of holding them. You know, I'm interested to see if Anniston can get something going or not.
I'm interested myself, as it looks to be number 6, Jaden Dobbins, and Jaden Lewis back for Anniston, as Duker will look to kick this football away for Jacksonville. And another pooch kick there. And Anniston's going to return this one. This way, he's got to make the man miss, and is able to get to about the 25-yard line. That's where Cameron Sandlin will send the troops out and set up shop.
Jacksonville just playing real good football right now, real tough football, playing it really smart as well. They're definitely looking to give Anniston a test tonight. Let's see if Cameron Sandlin can go out there and get the ball moving for Anniston, pick up some yards.
They're definitely going to have to get this football moving. That first drive it started with a penalty, and that never calls for good news when you start off the drive with a penalty. And let's see if they can get the ball moving here. But this Jacksonville defense is tough. They're hard-nosed. They was able to stop the run on any attempt. So we may have to see Anniston throw the ball a little bit tonight. Sandlin in the backfield. He's going to drop back. He's going to keep it himself. And Sandlin's wrapped up in the backfield. What a play there. Looked to be number 11, Emory Young for Jacksonville.
Excellent play right there. Great way of containing Sandlin. This Jacksonville defense, they're just going hard at it right now, getting pressure on this Anniston line.
You are 100% correct. That is 3 plays already tonight. Sandlin, he's going to hand it off. It's going to be a sweep out to the outside. And it's going to be a big run there. Looks to be number 5, Jade Lewis. And he's cutting across the field. He's going and he trips up. My mistake, that was number 3. Yes, it was Jalen Cunningham on the carry, and he made about 10-man miss. Let's watch this again. Jalen Cunningham goes to one side, back across the field to the other, and then he's going to try to go back again, but manages to trip up over a Jacksonville defender. What a run.
Excellent run. You know, that was looking to be about a 6-7 yard loss. Was able to manage to bounce it back outside, turn something or nothing into something. You know, did a real good job. And Jacksonville, they had 5 or 6 guys around him too. They just couldn't catch him.
It was a great run for a Mountain Motorsports first down for Anniston. And it looks like that play was brought back. Probably, we're about to see that penalty call here.
Tough break so far with penalties. Definitely don't want to get too many of those in the game.
You do not want to get too many of those. It was a holding call, looked to be against Anniston. So that play by Cunningham will be brought back. So 2nd down and 12 from the 24-yard line with 5 minutes. With 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go in this ball game, or in the first quarter. Sandlin, he's going to hand it off. Going to look to be another handing off for Cunningham. He's going to go right up the middle for maybe 4 yards.
That was a real good run by Cunningham there. Getting yards is definitely what you got to do right now after that penalty. 3rd down and about 7. And I think Anniston will probably go with a passing play here to try to at least pick up the 1st down.
Looks to be like a heat timeout here on the field, as Anniston's coach Rico White going to discuss this with his offense, who's struggling so far. They haven't been able to get the ball moving on offense, so one pass attempt they tried was deep ball overthrown. So what do you think Coach Rico White's telling to his guys right now?
I think he's just trying to get them to settle in and play Anniston football. That offensive line seems to be really struggling right now. They can't hold a block, allowing Jacksonville to just bring the house and get pressure. You know, if that offensive line could settle in and hold their blocks, I think Anniston could get the ball moving.
And this is a very big offensive line. Like I said, led by Raquez McElderry, who is committed to Alabama. Very big lineman for Jacksonville, or for Anniston. Their line is huge. And this Jacksonville D-line is really having a good game so far already. We're only in the first quarter. So here we go. Sandlin, 3rd down here for Anniston. Sandlin, he's going to look to pass. He throws it across the middle, and the pass is caught. And a big catch there for Anniston, and that will be a Mountain Motorsports 1st down.
Excellent pass right there, an excellent catch. Definitely what you needed to get the chains moving. The line did a real good job of holding off some of the pressure and letting Sandlin sit in the pocket, be able to deliver that ball.
And it looks like the pass was caught by Jamarius Billingsley, one of the talented seniors on this Anniston team. They are a very veteran team. They have a lot of seniors on this ball team, and they have experience. So that will play into factor late into this ball game here tonight as well. So Sandlin going to be in an empty backfield Only him in the backfield. And Sandlin's going to keep this one himself. He's going to go right up the middle. He's going to make a man miss. There's a penalty flag down. Sandlin is still on his feet, and he is down, but there will be a penalty.
And if this play stands, that was an excellent run by Sandlin. Excellent blocking by that O-line. Really created a real good gap. Took it up the field. Probably could have got a couple more yards if he would have bounced into his own guy, but excellent run so far.
If this play will stand, it will be a Mountain Motorsports first down, but we're going to take a look at this penalty here and see what it is. And it is going to be holding on Anniston, so that play will be backed up. And Cameron Sandlin's dangerous with his legs, but if you're a lineman, you can't grab excessive jersey on these plays because those are just drive killers, and that's 2 penalties on this drive for Anniston so far.
That it is, and it's real costly penalties. 2 holdings on this drive. Definitely want to clean those up.
100% correct. As they're going to line up in the same formation here, nobody in the backfield with Sandlin. And he's going to drop back. He's going to roll out to his left or to his right. And he's going to throw it down the field. And that pass is intercepted. Jacksonville with a turnover. Looked to be number 12, DeMonte Sinclair again with an interception.
Real excellent play by Sinclair there to really look for that ball. Tough break for Anniston. Don't know what Sandlin was doing with that football, just overthrew his receiver. Jacksonville's looking really strong right now to start this ball game.
Once again, it was one-on-one coverage for Anniston down the field. It's just the ball was overthrown a little bit by Sandlin, and that led to DeMonte Sinclair intercepting that football and getting the ball back to Jim Ogle and this Jacksonville offense. Let's take a look at this again. Sandlin rolls out to his right, and he's going to look to throw this ball up the field. And it was just overthrown. He was looking for number 2, Javon Thomas, and it was just overthrown. Nonetheless, we're going to get right back into the action as English will take a handoff up the middle for Jacksonville and get a very solid gain on first down.
Excellent run by English. Excellent pickup, about 6-7 yards. That Jacksonville offense is just hitting on all cylinders right now.
And, you know, it's very one-way right now, as Anniston is struggling to find it right now on offense, but Jacksonville, on the other hand, is hitting on all cylinders, like you said. So we're going to see what this Anniston defense does to respond here. Here with Ogle in the gun. Ball snap is low. Ogle's going to keep it himself. Jim Ogle going to try to make something here, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds.
Yep, tough break for Jacksonville there. Ogle did a real good job of picking that ball up, just trying to get back some of those yards so that way they wouldn't have too big of a loss right there. Excellent heads-up play.
Just a low snap there for Ogle, and it'll be 3rd down and 4 for Jacksonville. Ball is on the 55-yard line with 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the first quarter of this ball game. Ogle going to be in the gun with English by his side. Ogle, he's going to look to throw it. He's going to flip it off, and a big hit by Anniston. What a hit on English, or it looked to be on number 12. DeMonte Sinclair again. Look at this hit one more time, as it looked to be a little wide receiver screen pass, and the play was blown up from the start. What a play there by Anniston. It looked to be number 0, Roscoe Malloy, on the tackle. Jim Ogle will be your punter. He punts it away. It's going to be a line drive punt, and it's going to take a Jacksonville bounce all the way to about the 38-yard line. It's where Cameron Sandlin will look to get this offense rolling.
That he will. Anniston did a real good job there on that last play to just stick with the play. Excellent job.
Once again, this game will be brought to you by Evan Jackson for State House. Make sure you vote Evan Jackson for State House. This game will be brought to you by him, Evan Jackson, for State House. 7-0 ball game here with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter here at Lott Mosby Memorial Field here in beautiful Anniston, Alabama, as the Anniston Bulldogs are down 7-0 to the Jacksonville Golden Eagles here in the first quarter. Sandlin gonna be in the backfield. He's gonna hand it off, and he's going nowhere again.
Jacksonville doing yet another great job at just not letting this Anniston offense get going. Just a real tough break.
looked to be Elijah Allen, who was the running back on that play. Tackle was made by Jonathan McGork for Jacksonville. And this defensive line is coming with a purpose tonight.
That they are. They're definitely doing an excellent job. They're just playing real excellent football.
They have stopped the run every time, and the ball snapped, and it's on the ground. And Jacksonville's gonna jump on it. Sandlin wasn't ready for the snap. What a play. Anniston was not ready for the snap.
And this Anniston team just does not seem to be on the same page. Right now, they're just making costly mistakes, shooting themselves in the foot. And this team's gonna have to get on the same page in order to stay in this ball game.
I don't know what happened, but the ball, let's look at this again. As the ball snapped, Sandlin's not even ready. And that's gonna lead to Jacksonville jumping on that football, and he's gonna give the ball back to their offense. What a play there for Jacksonville. Number 11, Amori Young on the fumble recovery for Jacksonville. What a play. And Jacksonville's gonna get the ball inside their own 10-yard, inside their own 20-yard line. What a play. Jim Ogle gonna be in the gun with English by his side, and whistles are blown. It looks like we're getting ready for the chain game to set up. And we're ready to play. Had to wait on the chain game to get ready. Ogle, English by his side. Ogle's gonna look to pass. He's looking, he's gonna roll out. Jim Ogle gonna throw this ball across his body, and it's incomplete. Looked like the pass was intended for number 7, Kydrick Fisher.
And that was a real good play by Ogle. Rolled out to his right side, threw the ball perfectly where it needed to be placed. Just couldn't come down with it.
Good ball there by Jim Ogle, rolling on the run. What a play there as Ogle trying to set his guys up for another touchdown here in the first quarter. Once again, the duo of Ogle and English in the backfield. Ogle looking to throw it again. He's gonna throw it to his outside. He's gonna have a man look to be number 12, DeMonte Sinclair, who's had a big game already in this game. As we're gonna watch this one more time, look at Ogle just rolling out. Perfect throw on the run for Sinclair. Give him a few extra yards.
Excellent throw. Anniston's playing coverage really, really soft. You know, 5-6 yards at a time is costly for this Anniston defense.
It will eat you up if you give up 5 to 6 yards at a time. And here we go. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 for Jacksonville. Ogle, he's going to pitch it out to English. English going to bounce this out, and what a tackle on the play. Big play for Anniston. Looked to be number 13, Damian Pope on the stop.
That was an excellent tackle right there, too. Definitely a big stand so far for Anniston. Right here, backed up to their own end zone. Hopefully they can hold Jacksonville to no points.
If you let English get in the open field, he will hurt you because the kid's fast. And here we go as Jacksonville on for the field goal attempt. And it will be John Duker on for it. And the snap is low and the ball's on the ground. And Jacksonville will pounce on it. Miscommunications by both teams here in the matter of 2 minutes of play.
And that is a big break there for Anniston. Had that bobble or that miscommunication snap that Jacksonville pounced on, you know, did a real good job of holding them to what seemed to be 3 points. Jacksonville makes a mistake. Anniston gets the ball back. Real tough break for them.
What a break for this Anniston team. Holding Jacksonville to no points, and you're now at almost midfield off the missed snap on the Jacksonville field goal attempt. Cameron Sandlin with Elijah Allen in the backfield. Sandlin, he's gonna pitch it out to Allen. Allen's going to the outside, and he's gonna be brought down. It looked like he got brought down by the neck area, but if this play stands, it will be number 25, Darion Prothro on the tackle. Let's watch this one more time. There was a penalty flag thrown, and it looks to be Not really sure who that penalty's on.
I am not sure either.
We're about to know right now. It's going to be a holding on Anniston. If you notice. Okay, so they declined the penalty. As there was two plays on that. It was brought down by the horse collar, and there was a holding. So 2 penalties there. Penalties declined. It's going to be second down and 13 for Anniston. Cameron Sandlin going to be in the gun formation with Elijah Allen by his side. Sandlin looking to throw, and he's getting pressured hard, and he's brought down again. This Jacksonville defense is on fire. Number 17, Charles Wright on the tackle.
Excellent play by Jacksonville right there. Just looked like some miscommunication with the O-line for Anniston. Not blocking everybody, let them come through. Just tough play.
And we are closing in on the end of the first quarter, where it has been a even ball game so far. Anniston and Jacksonville. And we're going to take a quick break with your WEAC Game of the Week presented by Sonny King Ford.
You know, Tony, it's almost that time of year again.
Well, we already know the outcome. Roll Tide.
No, not that game. I'm talking about scoring the #1 truck in America for the last 45 years, the Ford F-150. Right now, you can order a new 2023 Ford F-150 at Sonny King Ford with absolutely no deposit. Choose the features you need and the extras you want.
Only at Sonny King Ford.
That's right, Sonny King Ford, on the sunny side of the street, Anniston, Oxford.
Now that's a catch.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think High School Primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
Rainy night here at Lott Mosby Memorial Stadium, where the Jacksonville Golden Eagles lead 7-0 over the Anniston Bulldogs here at the start of the second quarter with your WEAC Game of the Week presented by Sonny King Ford. Tyler, this game has gone both ways. Turnovers early, and Jacksonville has got the lead 7-0 at the end of the first quarter.
Jacksonville has definitely looked really good so far in that first quarter. Anniston getting off to a slow start. Ain't really been able to get their offense going. Let's see if they can get something working right here.
I can see Rico White's team getting going here later in this ball game. Cameron Sandlin in the backfield with Allen by his side again. Sandlin going to roll out. He's getting pressured. Sandlin going to throw this ball across his body down the field, and there's nobody there. Incomplete.
Real good job by the defense of just holding their coverage, doing a real good job, not allowing anybody to get open. They're really causing this Anniston offense some frustration. So,
pass was intended for Jalen Cunningham. And let's watch this again as Sandlin's going to roll. And a very good throw across his body. And was, like I said, looking for Cunningham. Looked to be number 11, Emory Young, on coverage. So 4th down and 13. Anniston going to be punting this football away to Jacksonville. Cameron Sandlin will be your punter. And good snap, and it's going to be a line drive kick for Sandlin. It's going to bounce, and it's going to be dropped, and it's kicked across the field. The ball is still rolling, and Jacksonville, and it looks like Anniston's on it. It's Anniston football. What a play.
what a turn of events right there. That is huge for Anniston. Looked like the Jacksonville return man wanted to take that ball and try to get something going, and he just bobbled the snap. Real excellent drive for Anniston right here.
Madness early at Lott Mosby as the ball, Kydrick Fisher tried to pick up the ball and couldn't get on it. And then Tyshawn Cameron was down there to recover it. He couldn't get on it. So now it's Anniston football. And Anniston's got the ball down in the red zone at that.
This is huge for Anniston too. This right here is definitely the type of momentum they need to get this ball game turned around. Let's see if they can punch it in for some points.
What a play for the Anniston Bulldogs as Cameron Sandlin. This is when the offense has got to get going. You're on the 25-yard line. You're 25 yards away from a touchdown. Here we go. Sandlin going to be in the gun by himself. He's going to snap it. He's taking it himself. Cameron Sandlin makes a man miss, and a good run by Sandlin here on first down.
Real excellent run. That offensive line did a real good job of opening up a gap. Sandlin just took advantage, picked up some easy yards. Definitely a way you want to start the drive.
Not the ideal start of the game for Cameron Sandlin, but he's looking to try to pick it up, and this is exactly how you do it. Good run, very powerful run for Sandlin, and it looks like he's going to bounce another one outside for Cameron Sandlin. And it's going to be very close to a first down. Let's see if we can get a shot on that as Sandlin with a big run already.
And thus far this drive, he is doing a real great job. He's just got to put those past mistakes behind him from the previous drives, focus on the drive right now, and take care of the football.
Take care of the football indeed, and that indeed was a Mountain Motorsports first down for Anniston. So here we go. It looks like we've got a little wildcat formation here for Anniston, and looks to be a timeout Jacksonville. So Jacksonville's going to take a timeout here to discuss. We're going to discuss that. And once again, this game is going to be brought to you by Evan Jackson for State House. Make sure you cast your vote in for Evan Jackson running for State House. Evan Jackson for State House. Thank you, Evan. So nonetheless, first quarter was a doozy, and second quarter starts off even bigger as Jacksonville going to receive a punt and was kicked about 30 yards down the field, and Anniston jumps on it. They are in the red zone. 1st and 10, ball's on the 12-yard line. Anniston looking to get on the board.
That they are, and this is a great opportunity for them to get on the board. Has been some wild miscommunications and mishaps so far tonight, like that messed up punt right there. Just a real tough break for Jacksonville. Hopefully Anniston and Sandlin can take advantage of it, punch it in, and get some points.
And we're actually going to show that punt one more time that gave Anniston this very good field position. Kydrick Fisher tried to field it, could not get on it. Ball rolls about 30 yards down the field, and Anniston, number 2, Javon Thomas, jumps on the ball, sets him up where we are now. Sandlin gonna hand it off, looks to be Allen. Allen's gonna go into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown Bulldogs, presented by Sonny King Ford. Anniston's on the board.
That was a big run by Allen too. The offensive line did what they were supposed to. Opened up a gap, just punched right through it, and went for the end zone. Easy touchdown.
They're gonna have a correction on that. Looked to be number 9, Malachi Taylor, on that touchdown run. Big run for Taylor. Gonna put Anniston on the board 7-6.
This is definitely what they needed right here.
Here we go, gonna go for 2 here, and Anniston's gonna get it. And so a 2-point conversion by Anniston, gonna set them up with an 8-7 lead there. Look to be number 3, Jalen Cunningham, on the carry in for Anniston.
Big gutsy call right there too by Anniston. They must be feeling the momentum on their side right now. From the block or the muffed punt down to the touchdown. Why not go for 2? Take the lead. Excellent play so far.
Excellent play indeed. As Anniston has now got their first lead of the ball game, 8-7 over the Jacksonville Golden Eagles with 10:31 to go here in the second quarter. Rainy night. Indeed, weather conditions are not ideal for football, but hey, we're here playing, and it's a very good ball game so far. So Cameron Sandlin will kick it off. Looks to be number 2, Xavier English, back deep for the Jacksonville Golden Eagles, and number 7, Kydrick Fisher. As Sandlin gonna kick this ball away for Anniston, try to get his defense some good field position to work with. Here we go. Sandlin gonna boot this deep. Pretty good kick. And the ball is gonna be fair caught at about the 22-yard line by number 16, Dylan Goodson.
Jacksonville's done a real good job so far on offense. Had the bobbled snap for the field goal. the last offensive drive out. But overall, they have looked really good so far this ball game. And I'm expecting Ogle to go out there and lead his team down the field and hopefully put some points on the board.
And you are correct, and the man going to be taking the snaps again, Jim Ogle, with Xavier English in the backfield with him. It's going to be a jet sweep for Jacksonville to number 7, Kydrick Fisher, and there's going to be a penalty flag down after a big hit on Fisher. And we're going to see what this penalty flag is for. Not sure what the flag's down for.
Excellent defense by Anniston right there, really containing that jet sweep.
Kydrick Fisher's very fast, and they did a great job of containing that. And here we go. It's going to be a holding on Jacksonville. So the ball's going to back up as they're going to repeat first down.
Tough break by Jacksonville there. Definitely don't want to start having costly penalties backed up to your own end zone. Anniston so far, they're looking pretty good on defense this drive. Let's see if they can keep it up. I think the momentum's on their side right now from that touchdown they just scored.
Momentum is on their side indeed, as Ogle going to be in the backfield with English. Ogle's going to drop back and look to throw. He's going to flick it out to English in that backfield, and he's going to be gobbled up again. This Anniston defense starting to find their momentum and find their identity early in this game.
That they are. They started off slow in the first quarter of this game, but now they're getting into the groove of things, really stepping it up, playing great defense. Can't ask for much better.
Tackle on the play was made by number 6, Jaden Dobbins. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 for Jim Ogle and his offense. Ogle and English in the gun. Ogle dropping back. He's going to look to throw. It's going to be a screen pass to English. English has got speed. He bounces it out. Another good open field tackle by Anniston. This team is fired up. Number 14, Love Kirby on the tackle.
This team is fired up indeed. English did a real good job of catching that football, picking up some yards. Excellent open field tackle. Both teams playing some real good football right now.
And it's going to be another penalty on Jacksonville, which will be another holding.
Costly penalty right here, backed up into your own end zone.
They are backed up indeed. It's 3rd down and 19 for Jacksonville. The penalty was here we go, holding on Jacksonville, and the penalty was declined. So exactly what I said, going to be 3rd down. And we're going to see what Coach Clint Smith's got up his sleeve on this 3rd down and very long. We know Ogle's a very good passer, but it's 3rd and 19. And we're going to see if he wants to shoot for this 1st down here. Ogle sends Greenwood in motion. Ogle's going to look. He drops back. Sees a man over the middle, and it's almost intercepted by Anniston. Goes right off his hands. Look to be number 6 for Anniston, Jaden Dobbins.
And I'm sure Ogle wishes he could have that one back. Very, very fortunate that ball was not intercepted. Just costly penalties, cost them yards down here, backed up to their own end zone. Hopefully they can just punt the football, get past this drive, and live to fight another down.
Tackle on the play. The interception was almost made by Roscoe Malloy. That my mistake there, and it's going to be a good punt by Jim Ogle. Going to go all the way down to about the 32-yard line, where Cameron Sandler will bring his offense back onto the field.
Very excellent punt indeed. Anniston right now, they're starting to get hot. They're looking really good on offense, looked really great on defense that last drive. I'm expecting Sandlin to go out there, get his team fired up. Hopefully they can move the ball down the field and continue to add points to the board.
The offense did get their identity there on their last drive, stopped by their defense. This is when, if you're Coach Rico White, you're preaching. Get down the field, score another touchdown, give us a bigger lead right here with 8 minutes and 51 to go in the 2nd quarter. So Cameron Sandlin going to be in the gun here, where Anniston set up 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line. Sandlin, he's going to hand it off. It's going to be a big run there for Anniston. He's still moving up the field. What a run there for Anniston. Look to be number 9, Malachi Taylor on that carry.
That was an excellent run by Taylor there. Great blocking by the O-line. Taylor did a real good job of finding the gap, getting the yards he could get. That was an excellent drive.
Great job there. 2nd down and 4 for Anniston. as Taylor's going to stay in the backfield with Sandlin. Sandlin going to be in the gun, has a fullback in front of him. Sandlin going to be a wide snap again, it's on the ground! Jacksonville's got the ball again!
Just a tough break by Anniston. But like Sandlin slipped right there. Wild snap as well, couldn't keep his footing. Tough break for Anniston. Great way, Jacksonville, for jumping on the ball.
Amori Young on the fumble recovery. And this game has just been up and down for both sides already. What a play as Jacksonville's offense heading back out on the field in very good field position, similar position to where Anniston was when they got their big turnover.
They are indeed. Just a real tough break for Anniston. Let's see if Jacksonville can go, take advantage of the field position, and see if they can put some points.
Jim Ogle going to be in the backfield with English by his side. Ogle's going to be a handoff to English. English finds a hole up the middle. English breaks a little hay from a man, and it's going to be enough for a Mountain Motorsports first down.
Excellent run by English there too. Found him a good little gap. Did a real good job of breaking 2 tackles, getting the first down. Excellent run.
Great run indeed. And I want to talk about the block made by number 56, Felix Brown. Really setting up that gap. Ogle going to drop back. He's looking. He's going to flick it up. And it's going to be caught. What a pass and catch for Jacksonville. And that's going to be a Mountain Motorsports first down. Catch was made by number 7, Kydrick Fisher.
Excellent catch indeed, too. Looks like that ball was almost picked off. Very fortunate it wasn't. Excellent heads-up play.
Number 6, Jaden Dobbins. If you watch this again, Dobbins is there, and he jumps just a little bit too early to get his hands on that ball, which leads to Kydrick Fisher getting up the field. Good play, first down and goal for Jacksonville. Ball is on the 12-yard, or first down and 10. My mistake for Jacksonville. Ogle gonna hand it off to English. English bounces it in, and it's gonna be stopped. Nowhere to go there. Number 0, Roscoe Malloy on the tackle.
Nowhere indeed. That Anniston defensive line just did a real good job of blowing through that offensive line. Did a real good job of taking the running back down behind the line of scrimmage.
And this drive has really been set up by the run game. And we're gonna have a new running back in the game for Jacksonville. Xarvius Turner is now in the game. English bounces it out to the receiver position. Ogle gonna hand it off to Turner. Turner's gonna shoot back up the middle. And Turner's got pretty good yards there as his line gives him a little extra push.
Excellent way to pick up a few extra yards. Bounced it to the outside. Had to pop it back inside. Got a couple extra yards. Jacksonville's definitely doing a good job so far of chipping away at the yards that they need to get.
English coming back in the backfield with Ogle. Third down and 10. Ogle, if I'm Jacksonville here, I'm expecting Ogle to throw this football. He's looked very good so far. Ogle, low snap. He's going to throw a fade ball to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Presented by Sunny King Ford, number 7, Kydrick Fisher.
Excellent throw right there by Ogle, too. Put it up in the one-on-one coverage. Fisher did a real good job of going, getting that ball, and coming down with it. Excellent play.
Kydrick Fisher, very tall receiver, being covered by Jaden Dobbins, and just had the height advantage on him. And the PAT will be on for John Duker. Set it up, and the kick is up, and it is good. We're gonna take a quick break. Jacksonville 14, Anniston 8 with your WEAC Game of the Week.
East Alabama's firearm headquarters is located right here in Gadsden, Alabama. For hunting, hobby, or personal protection, stop by B&B Pawn to browse their enormous selection of shotguns, rifles, and pistols in all of the major brands and models. B&B Pawn also showcases some of the finest jewelry in town to fit that special occasion. And while you're there, don't forget to check out their large inventory on instruments, electronics, and sports memorabilia. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, B&B Pawn has something for everyone.
Right Way Auto is offering cash on the spot for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Our inventory is low, and to turn that around, we are buying pre-owned vehicles in good shape. Visit our 2 locations today on the Motor Mile in Anniston or Highway 21 in Mumford. We will buy your car even if you don't buy ours. Right Way Auto is offering cash on the spot for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Cash on the spot today for your vehicle at Right Way Auto Sales in Anniston and Munford.
As we are here at Lott Mosby Stadium for 4A Region 4 play, as the Jacksonville Golden Eagles took a 14-8 lead over the Anniston Bulldogs right before we took a break. Tyler, what a drive from Jacksonville, capitalizing off the turnover.
What a drive indeed. They did a real good job of capitalizing off of the turnover. A real good job moving the ball downfield, scoring a touchdown. Excellent drive.
John Duker will kick this ball off. Very good kick, very deep kick, and the ball is tipped as Anniston's struggling to pick it up, as it's going to be a touchback. That could have been a recipe for disaster.
That it could have been. He's very lucky that it ended up being a touchback. Got to get your hands on the football. If that would have been a touchback, they'd have been backed up probably within their own 5.
Looked to be number 3, Jalen Cunningham, receiving that football for Anniston, where Cameron Sandlin, very good drive last time, looks to lead his offense back down the field with 6 minutes and 18 seconds to go before halftime.
Sandlin indeed looked really good his last offensive drive out. I'm expecting some big things out of this Anniston offense so far on this drive. I'm expecting them to get it together and get some momentum on their side.
Cameron Sandlin and Malachi Taylor in the backfield. Here in the gun. Sandlin in a fake the handoff. He's going to be pressured out of the backfield. Sandlin's going to throw this one deep, and it's underthrown, and there's going to be a penalty flag down. Looks to be pass interference on Jacksonville. Number 15, Tanaka Wilson on coverage.
It's going to be a tough penalty for Jacksonville if this is pass interference. Thomas for Anniston did a real good job of trying to come back for that football. Real good job by Sandlin right there, getting away from the defender trying to sack him and getting the ball out of his hands.
And I will say that pass may have been thrown up for that call, because that was double coverage down there. And
that it was. That's a real tough break for Jacksonville. Real lucky for Anniston that was pass interference to get them better field position.
Result on the play will be a Mountain Motorsports first down for Anniston. So first down and 10 on the 35-yard line. Sandlin, he's going to keep it, and he is going nowhere. He was actually able to get that ball back to the line of scrimmage. Very good play there from Sandlin. Looked to be number 6, Xarvius Turner on the tackle.
Very good play indeed. Looked like he was going to be taken down for about a 2-3 yard loss. Managed to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Jacksonville did a real good job there of bringing a little pressure. Sandlin just did a real good job of fighting back for that extra yards and not taking any loss in yards.
Going to be a heat timeout here for the referees as Anniston's coach Rico White will pull his guys over to the side. And once again, this game right here will be brought to you by Evan Jackson for State House. Make sure you cast your vote in Evan Jackson for State House. Thank you, Evan. Just remember, Evan Jackson for State House. So we got 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter of this ball game. 14-8, the Jacksonville Golden Eagles lead the Anniston Bulldogs. Tyler, this Anniston offense is slowly finding their identity, but the turnovers have been key for both teams so far in this game.
Turnovers have been very costly for both teams. Between miscommunication and the unideal weather tonight, causing it to be a little slippery on the field, you know, there's been mishaps by both teams. Jacksonville looking very good on offense and on defense. Anniston slowly starting to get it together. They're looking better on defense. They're able to move the ball on offense and get some momentum. They're definitely playing much better football right now.
Packed house here at Lott Mosby Field in beautiful Anniston, Alabama for this 4A Region 4 matchup between the Jacksonville Golden Eagles and the Anniston Bulldogs. Cameron Sandlin in the backfield. Looks to be number 9, Malachi Taylor by his side. Sandlin going to be running the option. He's going to flick it to Taylor. Wide flip, the missed tackle. Malachi Taylor breaks free and was able to get some yards off that play. What a run by Taylor.
What a run indeed. Taylor did a real good job of making that first man miss and finding some extra yards. Real shifty back. He can make you pay with his feet if you cannot contain him.
Looked like Amori Young would have him in the backfield, but Malachi Taylor very shifty on the field for Anniston. Number 21, Elijah Allen, is coming in for Taylor on this play. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 on the 39-yard line. Sandlin. He's going to fake the handoff to Allen. He's going to throw it. It's going to be short, and it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't hang on to it, and it's going to be 4th down.
Anniston or Jacksonville, my bad, did a real good job on defense there, getting pressure on Sandlin. Threw the ball a little low, but the receiver just could not come down with it, could not secure the catch. And Jacksonville is doing a real good job so far on defense.
Look to be number 58, Jonathan Mitchell, in on that play, where it will be 4th down and 7, and Anderson's going to look to punt. Cameron Sandlin will be your punter for Anniston. It'll be a good snap. Good kick for Sandlin. Very deep kick, and the ball going to be fair caught at about the 20-yard line. So Jacksonville's offense heading back onto the field. Jim Ogle with a 14-8 lead. If I'm Jacksonville right here, 4 minutes, 51 seconds, I'm going to take my time and go down the field and try to get this after halftime.
That indeed, I would try to take as much time off the clock as I could. If I'm Jacksonville, don't want to get in too big of a hurry. Just take your time, chip away at the yards, and work your way downfield, and try to leave Anniston with little time on the clock before going to half.
You are 100% correct there, as Jim Ogle will head back out on the field with Xavier English in the backfield with him as well. Number 19, Will Greenwood, comes in motion as the handoff goes to English, and English has got some space on the outside. What a run by English. That's going to be a Mountain Motorsports 1st down.
Excellent run by English there. Did a real good job of getting to the outside and just could not do it any better. Great way to pick up the 1st down.
Able to stay in bounds to get that 1st down too. What a run there by English. As Jim Ogle gonna be in the gun with, once again, English back with him. Ogle gonna hand it off to English. English gonna bounce it back outside. Gonna run over a man, and gonna be a gain of about 2.
Excellent defense by Anniston. Did a real good job of containing English, not letting him get anywhere. Definitely how you want to play this possession right here if you're Anniston. You do not want to give Jacksonville any extra yards.
2nd down and 9. Zarvius Turner is now in the backfield with Ogle. Ball's on the 33-yard line. 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the first half. Ogle must see something he doesn't like. He's going to change it. Ogle, he's going to drop back. He's looking to pass. He's going to throw a strike across, and it's going to be incomplete in the area of Kydrick Fisher.
Just was not high enough for Fisher to catch. So far, Anniston's done a real good job of just not letting Jacksonville do anything on offense. Real good so far. Definitely want to try to hold Jacksonville here to as little yards as you can to be able to get this ball back with enough time to score before half.
3rd and 9, probably going to be the play of the half for Anniston. Big 3rd down. Ogle, he's dropping back. He's got space in the pocket. He throws it off his back foot, and it's going to be incomplete in the area of number 16, Joseph Pridgeon. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Anniston gets the stop.
And this is big for Anniston too. Exactly what you wanted to do here before half. Great way of stopping Jacksonville, not letting them take off a lot of time on the clock. Let's see if Anniston can get it together, lay off the miscues, and try to put some points on the board before halftime.
That is exactly what Anniston needs to do. Ogle going to be a quick punt here, and it's going to be a very good punt there as well. The ball's going to be on the ground. We're going to be picked back up. And very good coverage by Jacksonville's special teams. Number 12, DeMonte Sinclair on the tackle of number 5, Jaden Lewis.
Excellent punt. Lewis looked to bobble it. You know, glad he could get back on that ball. You definitely don't want to give up that good a field position for Jacksonville. I'm expecting Anniston to try to get the ball moving down the field. I'm expecting them to get their team together, play Anniston football, and try to come away with something before half.
You're 100% correct there, Tyler, as Cameron Sandlin going to lead his offense back out on the field. Here as Elijah Allen going to be in the game with Sandlin in the backfield. 3 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the first half. Sandlin going to fake it. Going to be a little flick pass out to the outside. He's got speed. Good play there by Anderson here on first down. Look to be number 3, Jalen Cunningham on the catch.
That was a great play by Anniston as well. The receivers downfield did a real good job of blocking to allow him to get extra yards. Great way to just keep moving the ball downfield.
100% correct there, as it will be 2nd down and 5 for Anniston. Sandlin and Allen. Sandlin going to flick it outside again. Going to be another screen. More speed there. It's going to be a Mountain Motorsports first down. He's still on his feet. Flag is down. He's still moving. What a play there by Cunningham again for Anniston.
Real good play indeed. Cunningham just has a lot of speed. He's really good on his feet, and he can cut the ball back and forth really, really quick. So you've got to be on top of him. He did a real good job there of picking up the first down for the stands.
There's a flag on the play. Not sure what the flag is for. We're about to see here in just a moment. Let's see what the flag is for. Got a man down on the field for Jacksonville as well. Prayers that he is okay. It's going to be a holding on Anderson, so the play will be brought back.
Costly penalty yet again. Definitely got to clean up the holding calls. Hopefully the player down for Jacksonville is okay. Definitely hate to see him down.
It'll be an injury timeout here for Jacksonville. So 14-8 with 2 minutes and 59 seconds to go here in the first half. As look to be number 11 for Jacksonville, Amori Young, who's had a very big game so far tonight, is down on the field. He is now up and off the field. Prayers go out to him. Hope he's okay. Hopefully he'll be able to return in this ball game. So Anderson coming back out on the field. Like I said, 2 minutes and 59 seconds to get down to the end zone and score before halftime. We'll see how that goes.
Hopefully Anniston can definitely get something going. They've had some real good drives thus far. Let's see if they can put something together.
14-8 ball game. Sandlin going to keep it himself. Sandlin has got what a tackle on the play by number 6, Xarvius Turner on the big tackle.
Excellent tackle by Turner indeed. Not letting Sandlin gain many yards. Great way of just keeping him contained and not letting that play get any extra yards.
If you let Sandlin break away, he'll hurt you with his legs. He's very, very fast, very light on his feet. Sandlin going to be in the gun. Nobody in the backfield. A lot of blockers on that right-hand side. Sandlin going to keep it himself on 3rd down. He's going to go right up the gut with it, and Sandlin's going to have more than enough for a Mountain Motorsports first down.
Excellent run back by Sandlin right there. As you said, he is very dangerous on his feet. He will hurt you if you let him get a lane, and that he did. Offensive line just did a real good job of opening up a gap for Sandlin.
Right, Landon Wise was on the tackle there. And we're going to have a little wildcat formation with looks to be number 9, Malachi Taylor, busting free. And that's going to be another Mountain Motorsports first down.
Anderson's doing a real good job so far of moving this ball right here before halftime. Definitely are picking up the momentum, doing a real excellent job so far.
And looks to be a timeout by Jacksonville. So Quinn Smith going to bring his guys over there to the sideline because Anderson's had 2 big plays in a row.
That they have. Anderson is right now hitting on all cylinders. Jacksonville just needs to make sure that they go out there, they play smart defense, and they contain this Anniston team from having any explosive plays.
Malachi Taylor was brought in for the Wildcat formation there. It's one of those plays out of Coach Rico White's magic hat, as that was 2 plays that Sandlin wasn't on the field. You get 11 yards. I believe that's a good play call.
Excellent play call indeed. Definitely the right time to call it as well, with 150 left in this first half to play. Anniston's doing a real good job of moving the ball, and they've got to get something moving for them to get down the field to be able to put some points on the boards before going into half.
They are past the 50-yard line with 1:50 left to go in this first half. 14-8, Jacksonville is up on Anniston at the moment. And they're going to stick with this recipe here. Malachi Taylor is in the backfield. And going to be a timeout, Anniston. So it'll be 2 timeouts back-to-back as Jacksonville takes one, Anniston takes one. I guess Coach Rico White didn't like what he saw either.
You definitely want to be cautious this late into the first half to make sure that you've got the plays that you want to run drawn up right, so that way you can take advantage of it and be able to move the ball, because it will be huge if Anniston can put some points on the board before half and make this a tie ball game, or even go up a point or 2 ahead.
You're 100% correct there. It's late in this ball game. You don't want to just use your time. You don't want to use your timeouts, because you may need them. Come down, you get late in the end zone, late down there in your own end zone, or late in the opponent's end zone. You're about to score. Want to stop that clock. Get ready to go in the end zone here. So Anniston coming back as Sandlin is now in the backfield for Anniston. Saw Malachi Young before the timeout. Now you see Sandlin back out on the field, who's just as dangerous. So here we go. Sandlin going to be in the gun with nobody in the backfield with him. And here we go. Now we're ready to roll as the white cap signals we're ready to go. Sandlin. He's going to throw a screen pass to the outside, and it's going to be a very good open field tackle there by #1, Will Phillips, for Jacksonville.
Excellent open field tackle indeed. Did a real great job of just containing Cunningham there, real quick on his feet. So great job by Phillips to not let him get any extra yards after that catch.
If you let Cunningham beat you with his feet, you're going to be in for a long game, because the kid's fast. Sandlin, he's going to drop back. He's looking across the middle and almost intercepted there. Number 19, Will Greenwood, almost intercepted that pass.
Anniston and Sandlin is very, very lucky that that pass was not intercepted. Jacksonville doing a real good job of bringing some pressure. And I think it's throwing Sandlin off a little bit, making reads a little too quick. I think he just needs to settle in and make the plays he needs to make.
Here we go. Sandlin he's going to drop back again, and there's a penalty flag on the play. Not sure what the penalty flag will be for. It looks to be on Anniston, the way their offensive line is reacting.
Real costly indeed if this is against Anniston.
With 1:16 indeed, it's going to be looks to be a false start on Anniston. It will be a false start on Anniston. That's going to back him up. Going to be 3rd down and 16 for Anniston.
Tough penalty indeed. 3rd and 16. Let's see if they can just get something going to get a little bit of this yardage back.
1 minute and 16 seconds to go here in the first half of action. Sandlin, he's going to drop back. He's got a man down the field. He's throwing it deep, and it's overthrown. Will Phillips on coverage, as well as Tyshawn Cameron, as he's looking down the field for look to be Jalen Cunningham.
Excellent defense right there by Jacksonville. Did a real good job of just not letting anybody be open. On the offensive side of the ball, excellent way to contain this Anniston defense, or Anniston offense, and push them to a 4th and 16.
4th down and 16. We're going to see what they have brewed up here, as looks to be number 3, Jalen Cunningham, will be in the Wildcat formation. Sandlin is lined up to the outside, and he's going to pitch it back. He's got a man. He's going around the outside. What a play call there for Anniston, but I don't believe he got it.
I don't believe he got it either. It's going to be close. Real excellent play design right there by Anniston to throw a little trickery against Jacksonville. Tough break if he didn't get it.
Number 2, Javon Thomas was the man who took that jet sweep, and it looked to be designed to be pitched back to Sandlin, and Sandlin make a pass. Thomas seen some grass, and he decided to take it himself. Just short of the first down marker. Jacksonville will get the ball back with 1 minute and 1 second to go here in the first half of action. So Jim Ogle heading back out on the field with Xavier English in the backfield with him. Anxious to see what Jacksonville does here. Ogle, he's looking to pass. Sees nobody. He's looking down the field. Throws a dart across the middle of the field, and it's overthrown by inches to number 7, Kydrick Fisher.
Tough break for Jacksonville. Ogle did a real good job of just taking his time, making his reads, moving up and out to the pocket to just buy extra time. And that was a real beautiful ball. It just was barely overthrown.
Just barely overthrown, looking for Kydrick Fisher, who's already got a touchdown in this ball game. 2nd down and 10. Clock stops with the incompletion. 54.6 seconds for Jacksonville to get down the field. Ogle with English in the backfield. He's going to give it to English. English going to try to go up the middle, and this Anniston defensive line shuts it down.
Definitely a good job by that Anniston front defense right there, just doing a real good job of containing English. Definitely want to get out the half without allowing Jacksonville to put any more points on the board. Excellent play right there.
Second timeout of the half going to be charged to Anniston, as they're going to take a timeout, as it'll be 3rd down for Jacksonville after the timeout. We'll see what head coach Clint Smith's got up his sleeve here with 3rd down and 10 on the 31-yard line with 45 seconds to go. Anniston gets a stop here. You expect that timeout to be called by Rico White, and you expect Anniston to get the football back, looking to try to score quickly before the half ends.
Indeed, that is what is to be expected. If you're Jacksonville here, you want to try to get the first down, stay in bounds, make Anniston have to use that timeout of theirs, and hopefully be able to go back on defense if you don't convert and hold them before half.
Definitely don't want to get out of bounds. Do not let Anniston keep this timeout if you're Jacksonville. If you're Anniston, on the other hand, heck, they can run out of bounds. They don't care. They're ready to get this football back, it looks like. Ogle, he drops back. He's looking. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket. Ogle has got nowhere to go. He's going to throw this ball away. Very good defensive stop there for Anniston, as it's going to give the ball back to their offense, and the clock stops on the incompletion.
That is big for Anniston. Did a real good job of pressuring Ogle, and they're real lucky that Ogle threw that ball away to be able to stop the clock and save their time.
There is a penalty flag on the field, so we're going to take a look at this, see what it was on. I'm thinking it was on the tackle. We're going to see here. And it's going to be a face mask on Jacksonville.
My. This helps Anniston out really big if they decide to accept it. They're going to push them back even more. Not sure who made the face mask right there.
Not sure, indeed. It looks to be the penalty was thrown in the direction of Ogle, so I'm guessing on this when he was getting ready to throw the ball away, he just grabbed some face mask. Nonetheless, 4th down and 10. Penalty was declined, so Jacksonville will get ready to put this ball away as Jim Ogle looking to boot this deep and put Anniston deep in their own territory. Ogle, and whistle was blown, and it was a bad punt for Ogle, so we got lucky there. As let's see what the penalty was for. looks to be a timeout by Jacksonville. So they got lucky on that, because that punt was about 15 yards, and it was going to give Anniston the ball on the other side of the 50.
Real luckily indeed. Jacksonville's head coach did a very smart job of calling that timeout right there, because that could have been very costly for Jacksonville if that punt would have stood.
Very costly indeed for Jacksonville. But now we're going to get Ogle's going to get another shot at this punt here. So let's see if he can pin Jacksonville deep. He's been a very good punter tonight so far.
That he has. It's been very good indeed. Let's see if this Anniston offense can get something going. They had a couple of trickery plays the last offensive drive out. Let's see if they can get something going and take advantage of this 30 seconds they have left.
34 seconds left to go in this first half. Ogle, he's going to be a quick kick there, and this is a lot better than his last one. It's going to take a Golden Eagle bounce. It's going to roll, keep rolling, all the way to about the 21-yard line.
Excellent punt right there, too, for how quick he had to get it off. Real better than that last punt that he had.
So 24 seconds for Rico White's Bulldogs to go down the field and score to tie this football game up here in the first half. So Cameron Sandlin is going to lead his troops back out on the field, as we're going to see what he has up his sleeve here, looking to see if he can get some points on the board here.
With 24 seconds and one timeout, there's still definitely some time to get something going. I'm interested to see how they go about moving this offense's drive.
Sandlin, oh, they're going to knee it. So it looks like Rico White is content with taking this game into halftime, 14-8, and that is exactly what is going to happen. Clock is going to keep rolling and rolling. It's 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are at halftime. We are WEAC TV 24 Game of the Week. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back here with the action at Lott Mosby Stadium.
Benton Nissan of Oxford has a mission to sell high-quality vehicles and products at a quality price with unwavering commitment to their customers. If you have been searching for your next car, truck, van, or SUV, Benton Nissan of Oxford has you covered. With competitive prices, plenty of financing options, and one of the largest new and used inventories in the area, you are sure to find exactly what you've been looking for. Benton Nissan, located at 1834 U.S. Highway 78 in Oxford.
The Advantage Plus roofing team offers commercial and residential roofing services. Their exceptional craftsmanship, high-quality materials, and knowledgeable staff will deliver superior results at affordable prices every time. Call your local Advantage Plus roofing office today at 256-375-9339 and find out why customers rate Advantage Plus roofing #1 in satisfaction. Estimates are always free and financing options are available. Upgrade your home with the best roofing company in Central Alabama.
Welcome back in with your WEAC TV 24 Game of the Week presented by Sonny King Ford. Very exciting first half of football here at Lott Mosby Memorial Stadium here in beautiful Anniston, Alabama. 14-8 is your score. The Jacksonville Golden Eagles are up on the Anniston Bulldogs, 14-8. Tyler, what a very exciting first half.
Real excellent half so far. Just got to clean it up with penalties.
We're also going to do, this halftime show is also brought to you by Evan Jackson for State House. Make sure you cast your vote. Evan Jackson for State House. Thank you, Evan. And once again, this halftime show is brought to you by Evan Jackson for State House. Tyler, like I said, it was a very interesting and very exciting first half of football. Lots of turnovers, lots of excitement, lots of big plays. And that leads you to our score being 14-8 as Jacksonville's got the lead over Anniston.
Been a real exciting football so far indeed. Jacksonville started off hot, got their offense and their defense rolling. Anniston had a couple miscues, started off a little rough. They have managed to get their defense on track thus far, and their offense is starting to have some life into them. Both teams are doing a real good job, and I'm expecting Anniston and Jacksonville to both come out of half fired up.
Fired up indeed as we're getting ready to take a look at this wonderful Anniston Bulldog Marching Band here, halftime of your WEAC TV 24 Game of the Week here in, like I said, Lott Mosby Stadium in beautiful Anniston, Alabama. Tyler, if there's one thing these teams could change here in the half for both teams, one thing they could change, what do you think it should be?
I think penalties thus far has been the most costly for both teams, especially when backed up into their own end zones. Penalties have just been real costly and stopped some big plays from being taken into account. So I think both teams need to stress on less penalties, less holding, and just play clean football.
Penalties have definitely took a toll in this ball game so far for Anniston and Jacksonville. Not only that, the turnovers has been crazy so far in this game. But nonetheless, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with your WEAC TV. And we're covering the Anniston High School Marching Band here, as we'll be right back in just a moment.
Convert your old catalytic converter into cash. Right Way Auto Salvage in Munford will pay cash for your catalytic converter. We buy converters. With over 1 million parts in stock, Right Way Auto Salvage can take that old converter and turn it into cash. Take your old converter and turn it into cash. Right Way Auto Salvage, located in Munford, Alabama.
Don't just dream it. Call Family Savings Credit Union. Right now, get something you want for as low as 2.24% APR. You can even apply online or by phone. Family Savings Credit Union, where your money grows with you and your family.
Introducing our 2022 King and Queen finalists. Our King finalist, Mr. Cameron Sandlin, is the proud son of Miss Kimberly Powell. Queen finalist, Ms. Markia Bailey, is the proud daughter of Ms. Maria Turner, and she is escorted this evening by her father, Mr. Eugene Davis. Queen finalist, Markia Bailey. King finalist, Mr. Roscoe Malloy, another football player. He is the proud son of Miss Carla Williams. And she's the proud daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Tommy and Crystal Woolfolk. She is escorted by our CTE director, Mr. Christopher Howard. King finalist, the baddest blonde major in Alabama, I request Mr. Jaden Lewis. Jaden Lewis is the proud son of Mr. Derek Lewis and Miss Tammy Hartman. Queen finalist, Miss Tyler Matthews, is the proud daughter of Mr. Tyler Dixon. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our King and Queen finalists. Joining our homecoming court this evening for the crowning of our King and Queen will be again our Bulldog administration, along with the 2021 homecoming queen, Miss Takayla Burton. The absence of Mr. Xavier Colbert, our 2021 homecoming king, will not be able to make it this evening due to his travel with the Marching Hornets of Alabama State University, but he sent himself to the Bulldog band. We will now begin announcing our second alternate for King and Queen. The second alternate to the Bulldog King and Queen is Mr. Jay Lewis and Miss Markia Bailey. Please step forward. Let's give our second alternate.
What a beautiful homecoming performance here by this Anniston High School marching band and these beautiful ladies out here for the homecoming court. Once again, this halftime show is brought to you by Evan Jackson for State House. Thank you, Evan. Once again, brought to you by Evan Jackson for State House, which is what this halftime show is brought to you by. Thank you, Evan. Make sure you vote Evan Jackson for State House. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a moment with your WEAC TV 24 Game of the Week presented by Sonny King Ford.
On Season 5 of Fansville, college football is back, and it's total chaos.
The conference lines are being redrawn, and Fansville's being ripped apart.
And nothing
Sorry, Logan, you live in tech country now.
But I hate tech!
will ever be the same.
Schools are changing conferences! Players are changing schools! What happened to tradition?
So hold on to your Dr. Pepper.
That's called an off tackle. That's where the running back runs.
I know what it is! Did you just fansplain me?
I'm sorry. I was out of bounds. That's where a player steps back.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
Bill Stanford Automotive is dedicated to offering high-quality pre-owned vehicles to their customers. From the moment you walk through the door, they are committed to providing you with a great car buying experience. With their skilled staff and financing options, they'll help you get the vehicle you want at the great price you deserve. With many vehicle shopping options available, they differentiate themselves by understanding their local car buying community and satisfying its needs. That's Bill Stanford Automotive at 411 East Street North in Talladega.
Lot Mosby Memorial Stadium, and you are still watching the halftime show presented and brought to you by Evan Jackson for State House. The Evan Jackson for State House. Make sure you cast your vote. Evan Jackson for State House. What this halftime show was brought to you by. Thank you, Evan. And we're still about 7 minutes and 39 seconds away from kickoff in this second half action. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll be back in just a moment with your WEAC TV 24 Game of the Week presented by Sonny King Ford.
There's a special place where overtime gives way to family time, where fast pace becomes a little slower lifestyle. At Campers Unlimited, we can help get you there. where your lake house, beach house, or tailgate headquarters can have the same address. We carry the top brands in America like Grand Design and Forest River. With a large selection, we're sure to have a floor plan that fits your needs. So when you're ready to disconnect in order to reconnect, take the easy drive to Campers Unlimited on Interstate 59 in Gadsden or shop us online at campersunlimited.net.
Hi, I'm Sean from Right Way Auto Sales. Come see us on the Motor Mile. We have a huge inventory of cars, trucks, SUVs, and campers. Fifth wheel bumper pull. No credit needed. No credit check. You name it, we got it. Come see us at Right Way on the Motor Mile. 50 campers in stock, 50 cars and trucks, good credit, bad credit, no credit. You're approved. Come see us at Right Way Auto Sales. No credit needed. No credit check. Come see us at Right Way on the Motor Mile.
Welcome back into your WEAC TV 24 Game of the Week presented by Sonny King Ford. 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go until second half action here in this wonderful Region 4 play of Anniston High School versus Jacksonville High School, the Jacksonville Golden Eagles and the Anniston Bulldogs in a very close game here. And this second half is going to be nothing short of magnificent. Tyler, what was your thoughts on the first half?
I think both teams during the first half played some real good football. Jacksonville started off hot. They pretty much kept the same momentum throughout the whole first half. Anniston started off a little slow, managed to gain some momentum. Their defense started stepping up. Their offense was able to move the ball more. I think both teams have some stuff they need to work on going into the second half. They need to keep down penalties, miscommunications. Overall, I'm expecting both teams to come out, be fired up, and ready to play some excellent football.
You're 100% correct, and I think Coach Rico White is really stressing that to his offense in the locker room. As we've seen this, I mean, this is the same Anniston team that put up 55 points last week. And I believe that this Anniston football team has really got an identity that they're going to find here in the second half. But nonetheless, we're going to take a second, and you're going to be watching the Anniston High School marching band as they're going to put on a great performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the alumni drum majors of Anniston High School band. Tonight's show will feature the alumni band of 2022. The band will feature the auxiliary to the tune of Get Up by Sierra. male performer and presenter. Candy by Kenny.
Jackson for State House. Once again, this halftime show is brought to you by Evan Jackson for State House. Thank you, Evan, and for all you're doing. Evan Jackson for State House. Make sure you cast your vote once again for Evan Jackson for State House. We're about 40 seconds away from second half kickoff here, and we're going to take one more quick break here before this halftime show is over. Thank you for watching the WEAC TV 24 Game of the Week. We'll be back in just a moment.
The Calhoun County Commission, made up of J.D. Hess, Danny Shears, Fred Wilson, Carolyn Henderson, and Lee Patterson, ask you to take a look at what Calhoun County has to offer. Beautiful parks, neighborhoods, recreational facilities, historic sites, and museums. Our citizens enjoy a high quality of life and strongly support the arts. If you are considering expanding or starting a new business, take a look at what Calhoun County has to offer. You will be glad you did.
Bridgewater Interiors, a Tier 1 supplier to Honda Manufacturing, is looking for qualified candidates to work second shift. They offer great benefits and starting pay of $16 per hour. They also offer shift differential pay, 401k, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, short-term disability, tuition reimbursement, employee discounts, and so much more. You can visit their location at 1 Bridgewater Drive in East Aboga or apply online at bridgewater-interiors.com and click on Hiring Now.
Welcome back into the WEAC TV 24 Game of the Week presented by Sonny King Ford. We are officially, there's been some time added back onto the clock as the players are just now making their way back out onto the field after a magnificent halftime performance by the Anniston High School Marching Band. There was some alumni out there as well with the color guard and the marching band. Very good performance. Homecoming night here in beautiful Anniston, Alabama at Lott Mosby Memorial Stadium. Region 4 play here for Anniston and Jacksonville. Both teams looking to get a region win under their belt as it is 14-8 as the Jacksonville Golden Eagles are up on the Anniston Bulldogs. We're going to show you some highlights of the first half here in just a moment. Here we go as the first half kicked off by Jim Ogle handing the football off, and Jacksonville with a big touchdown there early, with Anniston following it back up with another big running play for a touchdown as Jim Ogle going to throw this up to Kydrick Fisher, and he gets up and scores a touchdown well for Jacksonville. That'll give Jacksonville 14 points there. And like I said, Tyler, this game has been very short. As you saw from that highlight reel, very short plays and not many of them, but the first half was highlighted by just big turnovers by each team.
Indeed it was. Both teams did an excellent job of just containing the other team's offense, not really letting them get a lot of momentum, moving the ball down the field. A lot of costly miscues and turnovers by both teams. And so far, both teams have done a really good job thus far on defense. I'm expecting both teams to come back out fired up, ready to get their offense moving and putting some points on the board in the second half.
And I couldn't have said it no better myself, Tyler. And once again, we're going to take another quick break. And once again, this game is going to be brought to you by Evan Jackson for State House. Thank you, Evan, for what you've done. And once again, make sure you cast your vote on Evan Jackson for State House. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back in just a moment with your WEAC TV 24 Game of the Week presented by Sonny King Ford.
I'm Jeff Burt. I'm the general manager down here at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Anniston. I'm here to tell you whether you got good credit, bad credit, or no credit, we can get you done. We can get you taken care of. If you got good credit, we can get you 0% for up to 72 months. Everybody rides here at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Anniston. And visit our service department. We've got a world-class service department. In 24 years, they're the best technicians I've ever worked with. We'll take care of your car, and if you ever come down here and you're not completely satisfied, see me. I'm Jeff Burt.
HMR of Alabama provides services for Alabama's state veterans' homes and is proud to serve the Colonel Robert Howard State Veterans Home in Pell City. With competitive pay and benefits, your career serving those who served our country can begin today. If you like to help people and enjoy new challenges, contact HMR of Alabama by logging on to hmrveteranservices.com and choose the Careers tab to find out how you can join the HMR team.
Welcome back in with your WEAC TV 24 Game of the Week as the second half is about to get underway in this magnificent ball game so far. 14-8, the Jacksonville Golden Eagles are up on the Anniston Bulldogs here as we're getting ready to start third quarter action. Tyler, if the second half of action is just as good as the first half of action, this is going to be a very good football game.
Very good football game indeed. I'm excited to see what we have for the second half.
Here we go. Cameron Sandlin will be kicking the ball off to start this second half for Anniston, as it looks to be a very good kick for Sandlin. It's going to be returned there. It looks to be Kydrick Fisher. Kydrick Fisher's got some space on the outside. A very good return to start off the second half for Jacksonville.
Very good turn indeed for Fisher. Did a real good job of just finding his lane, getting real good field position for his offense to start out on.
And we're going to see Jim Ogle lead his troops back out on the field. Xavier English is going to be in the backfield with him, and Xavier English had a very big first half as well. Been able to run the ball with effectiveness on this very tough Anniston defensive line. So Jim Ogle going to be in the gun with Xavier English by his side. Ogle. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to English, and English is going to be wrapped up in the backfield with a very big play to start off this half by Anniston.
Big play indeed. Anniston did a real good job of just reading that play, not letting it go anywhere. Real good job of containing English to make sure that he doesn't pick up any yards. Excellent play.
Well, that play was blew up by Grayshawn Swain. They're coming off the edge for Anniston. Ogle, he's going to look to the sidelines. He's going to change the play up. He's got English in the backfield by his side. Ogle, he's going to hand it off to English. English is trying to find a gap, and he's got one. Big run there by English, who's going to move the ball up the field. What a play by English.
Very big play indeed. He did a real good job of finding his gap that his offensive line opened up for him. Did a real good job of picking up those lost yardage and then some more. Excellent run. Great momentum starter for Jacksonville.
Going to set up a better third down here for Jacksonville after the loss of yardage on the first play of the drive. Ogle, 3rd down and 5. They're on about the 50-yard line. English in the backfield. Ogle. He's going to drop back. He's going to look to pass. He's going to throw one up deep. It's deep for Fisher, and it's incomplete. And there's going to be a flag down on the field. Looks to be an interference on Anniston.
Interference indeed. Tough break for Anniston. If he wouldn't have held right there, the ball would have probably been overthrown. They'd have forced a quick 3 and out. Sadly, they got yet another costly penalty going to help out Jacksonville here on offense.
Almost made a nice one-handed interception too at that. And it was just that little slight hold that I believe got Anniston on that play, and that's going to be 15 yards and a first down for a Mountain Motorsports first down for Jacksonville.
And this is big for Jacksonville too. Definitely what they needed, facing 3rd down and 5 to be able to move the sticks. Got to have better self-discipline there if you're Anniston.
You're 100% correct. Ogle in the backfield with him is English, and English is going to take the carry. He finds a hole, and English with another good run. Xavier English with a big run.
He is starting to find his rhythm indeed. English doing a real good job of finding his gaps, finding his lanes that the offensive line has provided him, and just taking advantage of it.
And we haven't gave them much credit. This Jacksonville offensive line has been very good so far in this ball game. And here we go. It's going to be another handoff here for Jacksonville, and that's going to be a Mountain Motorsports first down with another big carry for Jacksonville. That'll be number 6, Xarvius Turner on the run.
Excellent job so far of that line, doing a real good job of opening up the run game. Might as well keep working it.
Ogle going to hand it off to Turner again. Turner's going to bounce it out. And the ball almost comes out there. If you've seen that play right, that ball almost hit the ground as Turner was able to corral it and keep it in his hands.
Definitely a good play. Great way of not letting that ball pop out of your hands. And even get back to the line of scrimmage because that play looked blown up from the start.
Turner did a very good job of getting that ball back to the line of scrimmage, and Xavier English is going to check back in for Jacksonville. Ogle going to be in the gun. He's got 3 wide receivers to the outside. Ogle, he's going to hand it off to English, and English doing a good job of just getting it back to the line of scrimmage, as once again another good run stop there for Anniston.
Anniston's definitely doing a real good job at containing that run. Jacksonville's had 3 really good runs that they have ran so far, and Anniston's doing a real good job of stopping that. Let's see if Ogle can make them pay with his arm.
With them running the ball very hard on this drive, you expect it to open up the play action pass, and we're going to see a pass here more than likely from Ogle on 3rd down and 8. Ogle going to be in the gun with English by his side. Ogle, he's going to drop back. He's looking for Fisher over the middle, and it's tipped and incomplete. 4th down.
And that was real close by Fisher and the other receiver in the area to both come down with. Great awareness by Ogle to just sit in the pocket, take his time, throw that ball.
So there was a man in the middle of the field, and I believe if he wouldn't have tipped that football, it would have been caught by Kydrick Fisher for a touchdown. Little miscommunication, did not know where the ball was going. And Jacksonville going to set up here for a very long field goal attempt. And this is going to be a very good kick for John Duker. Here, if he kicks this, is going to be deep. High snap, kick is, places down, kick is up, and it is good. What a kick there. John Duker puts Jacksonville up 17-8 on the very long field goal attempt. What a kick.
What a kick indeed. That was an excellent kick. Anniston got real lucky there that ball on 3rd down became incomplete. Much rather put up 3 points on the board rather than 7.
You're not going to see many high school kickers kick that far of a field goal, and was a very good kick for John Duker on 4th down. Ball's on the 20-yard line. What a kick. 17-8 is your score now. The Jacksonville Golden Eagles tack on 3 points. And now we're going to see this Anniston offense for the first time in this half, as the rain is still coming down here in Anniston, Alabama. It's been very wet, very muggy out tonight, and we've seen it play a factor so far in this game. But the second half, we can't make excuses. There's got to be plays made. And if you're Anniston, these plays have got to happen quick. So John Duker, after the long field goal, will kick this ball off for the Golden Eagles, as this Anniston offense is looking to get back out on the field. Very high and very good kick for Duker, as Anniston's going to take this ball out at about the 20. He bounces off a man, and a very good special teams defense for Jacksonville. Looked to be number 28, Darrell Atkinson Jr. on the tackle.
Excellent special teams defense indeed. Did a real good job of not letting him break away from any tackles. Did a real good job of containing him and holding him for minimal yards.
So Cameron Sandlin leads his offense back out onto the field for his first drive of the second half. Looks to be number 21, Elijah Allen, in the backfield with Sandlin. He's going to be in the gun. Sandlin takes a snap. Going to be a handoff to Allen. Allen's got some space. Got a big hole there, as Elijah Allen getting very good yards on first down.
Very good run indeed by Allen. The offensive line did a real good job right there of opening up a gap and making good blocks to be able to pick up those easy yards.
Sandlin and Allen again. Going to be another handoff for Allen. He's going to try to bounce it to the outside, and he's going to go nowhere.
Jacksonville did a real good job of reading that play. They were definitely not fooled. Did a real great job of blowing that play up.
Looked like Amori Young and Landon Weiss on the tackle. And that was a Mountain Motorsports first down for Anniston, as they were just able to get those yards to get that first down. Sandlin in the gun again. Going to be another handoff to Allen, and he's going to be met hard but able to fall forward for a few extra yards.
Anniston's doing a real good job so far of just chipping away yard by yard. That offensive line is definitely doing a real good job compared to the first half of holding their blocks and creating lanes.
First half, it felt like Sandlin was under pressure almost every time he snapped the football. And this offensive line here is looking to, they're coming back out with some authority. They're looking very good so far. So here we go. Cameron Sandlin in the backfield, in the gun. It's going to be a quarterback keeper for Sandlin. He's going to bounce this outside. Sandlin going down the sidelines. What a run for Cameron Sandlin for a Mountain Motorsports first down.
Excellent run indeed. The offensive line did a real good job at blocking. Sandlin couldn't find his gap, so he bounced it to the outside. Great way of picking up that first down. And this line is doing a real good job of protecting their quarterback so far. That's a key factor if they want to stay in this ball game, is to protect Sandlin.
Look like Amore Young and Landon Weiss pushes him out of bounds again. We're going to see another wildcat formation here with Malachi Taylor in the backfield. Seen this a lot in the first half, and the ball's off his hands. The ball's on the ground, and Jacksonville's going to be on it. Amore Young again. Jacksonville gets the turnover.
And this is huge for Jacksonville too. Anniston had real good momentum moving down the field. Another miscommunication, and Jacksonville's got the ball right back.
We have seen this so many times tonight already, and I just talked about these conditions. These weather conditions play a big factor. And the ball just went right off of Malachi Taylor's hands, slipped right off his hands. Tough break for Anniston.
Tough break indeed.
So here we go. Ogle's going to hand it off to English, and English is going to be stopped with nowhere to go. As a good play there by this Anniston defensive front. Looked to be number 25, Malik Bailey, on the tackle.
Real good job on defense there again. Anniston's just got to do a good job of not letting mistakes like that get into their head. Just put it behind them, go out on the next offensive drive, and take care of the football.
Second down and 12. Ogle with English. Going to send Kydrick Fisher in motion. It's going to be a pitch to Kydrick Fisher, who goes up the field. Very good yards for Kydrick Fisher to erase the lost yardage on the previous play. It's going to be set up for a nice third down for Jacksonville.
Excellent play design indeed. Fisher did a real good job of holding on that ball, finding his gap, and picking up the yards.
Very good block there by Stephon Traylor for Jacksonville to set that up and make that happen. And it looks to be there's going to be a little heat timeout here for the referees, as Coach Rico White's going to pull his defense to the side. And Tyler, I'm going to go ahead and say it, turnovers have been the biggest factor of this game so far. But nonetheless, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with your WEAC TV 24 Game of the Week presented by Sonny King Ford.
Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery in Oxford is the area's leading auto body shop, serving Anniston, Oxford, Talladega, and surrounding areas since 1996. They specialize in auto body repair and refinishing, paint correction, paintless dent repair, towing, and so much more. For all of your auto body needs, contact Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery at 256-835-1170. Also online at HughesPaintandBody.com.
Just my question, why you gotta pay more? No, come to M&M Auto Sales in Lincoln.
Been in this location for 8 years, and we're growing up in this business because you guys support, and without you guys we cannot be here. And you could check us on the website m&m78.com. We provide over 125 cars in that website, and we have the muscle cars, we have the trucks, we have the gas savers, We here till 7 o'clock every day. Poppy, Big Mo, Tally, and we're here for you.
Waiting it out, finding his gap, and a very good run by Xavier English. So Jim Ogle gonna be in the gun with English in the backfield again. Ogle's gonna roll out. He's looking down the field. He's gonna throw it up in the end zone for Kydrick Fisher. And they go over the fence, but nonetheless, was that ball caught by Fisher? It was very close to being a catch, but nonetheless, he was way out of bounds.
He was out of bounds indeed. Excellent move by Ogle to just move outside. That ball was, I believe it was caught. He might have dropped it there at the end, but he did a great
catch.
job.
Jumped over the fence. What a catch there by Kydrick Fisher, even though the ball was out of bounds. The ball looked like it was just led a little bit out of bounds by Ogle. Nonetheless, had the right idea. So here we go. Ogle will be second down and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. And it's going to be a handoff to English. He's going to make a man miss. What a run there to start it off by English. And it's going to be enough to maybe gain about 2 yards.
Anniston doing a real good job so far. With Jacksonville looking for pay dirt, they're doing a real good job of just stopping Jacksonville, not allowing many yards. Hopefully they can not let up a touchdown right here.
Indeed, they do not need a touchdown here. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 for Jacksonville. Ogle has English in the backfield with him in the gun. Ogle, and got lucky that play was stopped because it went right by Ogle.
That he was real fortunate that that play was blown dead. Definitely a mishap with the snap. And the weather conditions are just to blame for that, mostly just because you've seen it time and time again tonight from both sides, with the rain making the ball slippery, coming out the hand wrong, just can be real unfortunate.
I 100% agree with you there, Tyler. These conditions have been bad so far. 3rd down and 14 after the false start on Jacksonville. Same formation. Ogle, he's going to drop back. He's looking. He throws a bullet across, and it's going to be incomplete. He was looking for number 16, Joseph Pridgeon there, and just went right through his hands. Tough break. It'll be 4th down.
Tough break indeed. Anniston did a real good job in coverage back there. Real good tight coverage. Excellent for Anniston, pushing it to 4th down, bringing on the field goal unit. Definitely much better allowing 3 here than 7.
John Duker, again, we've seen him make one from literally this distance earlier in the game. Literally the last drive Jacksonville had the football. We'll see if he can go 2 for 2 tonight, as he's going to line this up. Holder will be number 16, Joseph Pridgeon. The hold is down, and it's going to be a line drive, and that's going to be no good.
No good at all. I think he got a bad angle on it with the kick, just didn't get the height he wanted it to get to be able to carry that kick. And that's a real tough break for Anniston, not allowing any points there.
And what indeed a line drive kick there. And once again, this game will be brought to you by Evan Jackson for State House. Thank you, Evan. Once again, Evan Jackson for State House. This game is brought to you by Evan Jackson for State House. Make sure you vote, cast your vote on Evan Jackson for State House. 4 minutes and 6 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter of this ball game, as the Anniston Bulldogs offense will head back out on the field, as Cameron Sandlin will be ready to see what his troops can do here, as they need a score. Elijah Allen in the backfield with him as Sandlin rolls out. He's looking to throw it. Throws across his body. Very good pass there from Cameron Sandlin. Catch was made by Lewis Lunford.
Very good pass indeed, and very good catch as well. Great way to move the ball, move for yardage. It's definitely what Anniston's going to have to do to be able to put some points on the board.
There's a Mountain Motorsports 1st down for Lewis Lunsford and the Anniston Bulldogs. Sandlin in the gun. Looks to have Malachi Taylor in the backfield. He's going to hand it to Taylor, and Taylor's going to get pretty good yardage there on a 1st down carry.
Not bad yardage indeed. Great way to pick up 3 yards. Every little bit helps. Anniston's definitely doing a good job thus far, 2 plays in, moving the ball.
This Anniston offensive line is so talented too, and they've really showed it here in the second half of this ball game so far. Sandlin with Taylor in the backfield. He's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to be in the backfield, and that play was blown up from the start. What a play by this Jacksonville defense.
What a play indeed. They have done a great job all night long of getting pressure on Sandlin. I know he's just got to feel like he has little time right now on offense. Hopefully they can do a better job at holding the pressure off on him, giving him a little extra time in the pocket.
Number 58, Jonathan Mitchell, was a part of that tackle, along with Amori Young. And there, Amori Young is down on the field, as we're going to have an injury timeout on the field. Let's pray that he is okay. It looks to be just a cramp, is what it looks like. But nonetheless, Amori Young's had a very good game. I believe he's got 2 or 3 fumble recoveries already in this game. So it's been a big game for him. And this Anniston offense just hasn't been on the same page we've seen in recent weeks from them, as they've put up very good numbers all throughout the season so far.
That they have. Just some miscommunications tonight. And overall, they've played really good football. The scoreboard, they're only down 9 points. You know, it's a tough break. With some of the miscues they've had, the weather has a factor to play in that, miscommunication. They just need to settle in, calm down, and focus on the downs in front of them, and they still got a chance to be back in this ball game.
I mean, if you look back at it, they played Welborn, beat Welborn 52-18, played Villa Rica, Georgia, beat them 24-19, 55-7 win against Munford, and they've got 8 points here in the third quarter. Once they find their identity, you know they can score. They've got every bit of potential to score. We've already seen it. They've just got to find it right here, and they've been having trouble, and the conditions have a lot to do with that as well, with just the ball being slick, like you said earlier. It's just been a tough break for both teams, and a lot of it has to do with capitalizing on those turnovers. Sandlin going to do a screen pass to his outside, and he is going to be wrapped up big time. Going to be number 17, Travis Turner, on the catch, and he was wrapped up by, look to be, number 8, Landon Weiss.
And Jacksonville has done a real good job at that right there all night long. They've done a real good job at just making open field tackles, doing a real good job of containing Anniston on offense, getting pressure on Sandlin. Overall, they've just played really good defense thus far this game.
Going to be a punt for Anniston on 4th down and 8 on the 32-yard line. Sandlin will be your punter. He's been punting the ball very effectively tonight, too. Sandlin, good snap. Punt's going to be up and away. Very high, booming punt, as it will go past the 50 and land on about the 40-yard line.
Excellent punt indeed. Anniston yet again just coming up a tad bit short. Hopefully they can get it together, find their momentum, get something going on offense. Looking for Anniston's defense to make a big stand yet again on Jacksonville. They were able to get to a 4th down on the last offensive possession. Missed the field goal. Real big break for Anniston. I'm expecting them to keep their pressure up on defense.
Been a very good offensive game, nonetheless, for this offense. Jim Ogle and Xavier English is back out on the field, as Xavier English goes right up the gut, and it's going to be about a 3-yard gain.
And English has had a pretty big game so far tonight. He's been running the football really good, picking up excellent yards, finding the gaps. And Ogle himself has done a real good job of throwing the football, getting the football to the guys that he knows can pick him up yards, and they both are having outstanding games tonight.
You are 100% correct there, as Jim Ogle going to be in the gun. Xavier English by his side again. Ogle going to give it to English, and that play is going to be wrapped up and gone nowhere. What a play there, as it looked to be number 46, Amarian Lewis, for Anniston.
Lewis did a real good job, too, of just getting between the offensive line right there, just blowing up that play, not letting it go anywhere.
My mistake, that will be number 45, Kevin Cole, on the tackle, as he busted right through that Jacksonville offensive line.
and was able to make a big play. So Jim Ogle on 3rd down and 8 is going to be looking to make some magic here on 3rd down. Number 6 is Zarvius Turner in the backfield with him. Ogle going to be flushed out of the pocket. He's moving up in the pocket. What a play there. He's going to launch it downfield. What a throw, and it's almost intercepted, but it'll be 4th down. Incomplete pass.
Excellent defense right there by Anniston. Ogle did a real good job of filling the pressure, moving up in the pocket and rolling out to be able to get that ball off. It benefits Anniston that ball was not picked off just simply because of it being 4th down. They might get better field position off the punt, but excellent defense overall by Anniston on that drive right there.
And the worst thing you want to do is just throw the ball into coverage. You really got away with one right there. But nonetheless, almost a turnover for Jacksonville. And now it's going to be 4th down and 8. So it looks to be Jacksonville going to be punting this ball away as Xavier Turner is coming back out on the field. Ogle catches it clean. Going to be a good punt as Anderson will have a chance to return this one as number 3, Jalen Cunningham, will take that ball out of bounds. And Anderson will set up shop again, and this offense has got to get going.
That they do. Their defense right now is doing a real good job of stopping Jacksonville, getting this Anderson offense the ball back. They've just got to do a better job at moving the football, keeping Sandlin protected, time in the pocket. And I think if Anderson can do those things, they can march the ball down the field and score right here.
You are 100% correct there, Tyler, as Cameron Sandlin is looking to direct some traffic here and get his guys down in the end zone. Sandlin gonna be in the backfield with Malachi Taylor by his side. Sandlin gonna drop back. He's looking deep. He's gonna throw it up, and it's gonna be incomplete. Very good coverage on the play by Will Phillips as he was looking for number 3, Jalen Cunningham, on the long pass.
That he was, and that was a pretty ball. Cunningham about had the opportunity to come down with it. Jacksonville's defender there just did a real good job of defending that ball, not letting Cunningham get around to be able to catch it.
Definitely. Jalen Cunningham is a very good receiver too.
That he is. Anniston, they were going in the right direction indeed with that play call right there, just fell a little short.
And that was really the first time we've seen Sandlin just air it out like that, and it was a very good pass indeed. Cameron Sandlin, he's going to look to air it out again. He's going to throw a strike over the middle, and it's incomplete, right through the hands of number 16, Dylan Goodson.
Tough break. The ball was there where it needed to be. The receiver just could not hang on to it and come down with the ball. Tough break. Sandlin's putting the ball. He's placing the balls pretty well, putting them about where they need to be. They're just coming up short.
This has been a very good matchup between hard-nosed football teams, and both of these teams have looked very good tonight. It's just luck has been swaying both ways, and Jacksonville's been able to capitalize off these turnovers that's happened so far tonight. 3rd down and 10 on the 29-yard line. 23 seconds to go. Sandlin going to drop back again. He's flustered. He's rolling out, and he's just going to chunk that ball into the dirt, and there's going to be a penalty flag down. Not completely sure what the penalty flag was for. Looked to be a late hit on Jacksonville.
This is going to be costly for Jacksonville too. Big for Anniston if this is a late hit out of bounds. They'll be able to get some of this yardage back. Just costly penalties.
And it looks like Sandlin is still down for Anniston. This is big for Anniston. Big play. This is big.
Big indeed. Hopefully he is okay and can come back if he is hurt.
Going to be a late hit on Jacksonville, so that'll be 15 yards, and will be Mountain Motorsports 1st down for Anniston, as we're going to wait and see what Rico White wants to do with his starting quarterback on the sidelines at the moment. Nonetheless, we've seen guys like Jalen Cunningham come in and play a little bit of quarterback so far tonight, as well as Malachi Taylor. So we're going to see what Rico White decides to do here, as we do have a new quarterback in the game for Anderson. Going to be in the gun, but it looks to be Malachi Taylor. And the ball is going to be wild again, and it's going to be a hit. Malachi Taylor bounces it back up and is able to almost get back to the line of scrimmage. And another miscommunication for Anniston.
Another miscommunication indeed. Taylor did a real good job of being able to pick that ball up and be able to get some yardage back. Excellent heads-up play.
And that is going to be the end of your third quarter, as we're going to take a quick break. We'll be here with fourth quarter of action here on your WEAC TV 24 Game of the Week, presented by Sonny King Ford.
Hello, I'm Taylor Sloan with the City of Oxford, with a word about one of our city's most precious resources, water. Clean water enriches our lives in so many ways, but we cannot afford to take it for granted. Remember, every time you pour something unnatural down the drain or in the environment, and every time you litter, our beautiful lakes and creeks suffer. Our city is beautiful. Let's all join together to keep it that way. Stop pollution where it starts, and help protect our waters for life.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Check out your local auto owner's insurance at the Parnell Insurance Agency at 400 Snow Street, Oxford, Alabama.
Oh, now you do your job.
Welcome back in with your WEAC TV 24 Game of the Week, presented by Sonny King Ford. And we've got a ball game on our hands going into the fourth quarter, as Jacksonville leads this game 17-8 here at Lott Mosby Memorial Stadium, as the Anniston Bulldogs are without their starting quarterback, Cameron Sandlin, who went down with an injury just moments ago. And Anniston going to line up in the gun. Going to be a wide snap. Going to be a handoff to Malachi Taylor, who's going to be stopped and with a gain of about 5 yards.
And this is big for Anniston if Sandlin cannot come back. He is a real big piece of this Anniston offense. Hopefully he is okay and can come back. It's a real big, tough break for Anniston.
Tough break indeed. And like I said earlier, if Sandlin cannot come back, Anniston, it will be rolling with number 5, Jaden Lewis, looks to be the quarterback in the backfield right now. With Malachi Taylor, he's going to shoot out to the outside, and looks to be a timeout by Anniston. So they're going to talk this over on the sidelines. And we talked about it earlier. There was some big football played on Thursday night last night, as one of those games was a Region 4 matchup between Munford and Anniston, head coach, or Munford and Talladega, as Bill Smith in his return to Munford. It did not go Anniston's way. Munford won big last night.
Munford won big indeed. Talladega just couldn't get much rolling. Talladega's got potential. They just have not found themselves right now, and Munford took the win last night very big.
56-17 was the final score of that ball game. And there was a lot more games played throughout the high school football areas around here last night with weather playing condition. We almost thought this game right here, the weather would push this game away, but nonetheless, we're here playing some good football, and it's 17-8 in a very tight football game night. But the weather has played a big role in this ball game.
The weather indeed has been a very big factor, causing many miscues on both sides of the ball. When you've got weather like this and that ball gets slippery, it's just hard to hang on to it sometimes, and that has been the case here tonight.
And Cameron Sandlin is back out on the field for Anniston, so that is great news. As Sandlin is going to drop back, he's going to look to throw it deep. He's going to throw it deep down the field. He's got a man wide open into the ball. It's caught. What a pass there from Anniston. Number 3, Jalen Cunningham on the catch for a Mountain Motorsports first down.
And that is big for Anniston as well. Sandlin coming back in off the injury, 4th down. Throwing an excellent ball to Cunningham, left wide open. Exactly what Anniston needed right here to be able to put some yards on the field.
Cameron Sandlin in the gun again, empty backfield. Sandlin looking, they're going to throw it over the middle, and the pass is going to be caught again for another Mountain Motorsports first down. Anniston's moving the football. Number 4, Jamarius Billingsley on the catch.
Anniston's doing a great job at moving this football indeed. Not sure what they talked about on the sidelines, but they have a fire lit up underneath them right now.
Moving the ball down the field with authority right now is Anniston. And it looks to be an injury timeout on the field. Not sure who is down. Looks like a Golden Eagle is down on the field. Nonetheless, Cameron Sandlin has came back in this ball game and lit a fire underneath this offense on 2 plays. 2 plays. Jamarius Billingsley with a big catch, and then another big pass from Cameron Sandlin to get these guys within 8 yards of scoring.
Indeed, he has. I think with him coming off that injury, coming back in, has just motivated his guys to go out there and play some Anniston football, make some really big plays, and here they are, 1st and 8 on the 8, knocking on the door to score.
Knocking on the door indeed, 17-8. We've got 10 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in this ball game, and Anniston is in a hurry. They're looking to score and make this a 1-score ball game, and to possibly just get their defense back out on the field, who's played a very good football game as well. Packed crowd here at Lott Mosby Memorial Stadium for this beautiful night of football. A lot of rain, but still a beautiful night for football, as Cameron Sandlin is leading his troops back out on the field, as that looked to be number 6, Xarvius Turner, who was down for Jacksonville. He is up and walking off the field, so that is good news. Hopefully he can return back into this ball game. So Cameron Sandlin going to be an empty backfield, knocking on the door of the end zone. Sandlin going to be empty, as we got a discussion going on with Sandlin and his center. So here we go, Cameron Sandlin, empty backfield. Sandlin going to keep this one himself. He's going to go right up the middle. Sandlin being dragging a defender. He's going, he's going to be close, and that's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown, Bulldogs, presented by Sonny King Ford. What a run by Cameron Sandlin. And that has got Anniston back in this ball game.
Excellent run indeed. His offensive line did a real good job of opening up a gap there. Just when you thought he was going to be short, his line gathered around him, pushed him into the end zone. Great play right there by the offense. Excellent execution.
Little extra push from Raekwes McKeldry, the big Alabama commit. And now Anniston is going to go for 2. And we're going to see this worked earlier in the game. Sandlin's going to take it himself. He's going to go right up the middle. Can he get another push? And it's going to be close. Very close. And I don't believe he got it. It's going to be close.
Very close call indeed.
What is the call? They're going to say he was down. He did not get it. So 17-14 with 10 minutes and 42 seconds to go, as that was very, very close.
Very close indeed. Even with the 2-point conversion failed, still 3-point ball game. They're still in this game.
This big Region 4 matchup is also presented by Evan Jackson for State House. Make sure you cast your vote on Evan Jackson for State House. Thank you, Evan, for what you've done tonight, and we present this game to you by Evan Jackson for State House. 10 minutes and 42 seconds left to go here in this football game, 17-14, as the Jacksonville Golden Eagles hold a very slim 3-point lead over the Anniston Bulldogs on homecoming night here at Lott Mosby Memorial Stadium in beautiful Anniston, Alabama. So back deep for the Golden Eagles will be number 12, DeMonte St. Clair, and number 7, Kydrick Fisher, as Cameron Sandlin is going to kick this ball away here in just a moment for the Anniston Bulldogs. Tyler, you got 10 minutes and 42 seconds. This Jacksonville team, if it was me, I'm running as much clock as I can and trying to get another quick set of points to make Anniston have to hurry and get down the field.
Indeed, that is a very smart plan. Jacksonville's still looking good on offense, but Anniston has stepped up on defense, not allowing them to do much at all. So Jacksonville definitely needs to take off as much time as they can.
You are 100% correct. And we're going to have a stoppage on the field for something. I'm not sure what the stoppage was for. And we're going to get word from the Whitecap here. Let's see what the stoppage was for. I guess the referee just saw something. We're going to keep this thing rolling. So Cameron Sandlin going to kick this off. Kydrick Fisher back deep and DeMonte St. Clair back deep. And it's going to be kicked over Kydrick Fisher. And it's going to stop right at the 2-yard line. So Kydrick Fisher's going to have to return this. Fisher makes a man miss. Kydrick Fisher with a very good return. Caught that ball. The ball landed at about the 2-yard line, and he had to pick it up and made a very good return off of it.
Indeed, Fisher did. That was an excellent kick by Sandlin. Thought it was going to go into the end zone, managed to fall just short. Fisher had to pick it up. Had a really good return based off of all the Anniston jerseys that was down there. About a 23, 24-yard return is pretty excellent from that kick.
Excellent indeed, and to think if he would have waited just a little bit longer, who's to say Anniston would have jumped on that. And now we're going to see Jim Ogle lead his troops back out on the field with Xarvius Turner back in the game in the backfield with him. It's going to be a high snap. Ogle's going to pounce this into the dirt right in front of Kydrick Fisher's feet.
Excellent play design. I liked where they were going with it. Just bobble the snap, a low throw. Anniston did a real good job of containing that anyways. I'm interested to see if Jacksonville can get something moving here and take off as much time as they can with 10:30 left in this game.
I don't believe that would have, I believe Anniston would have had that played very well. There was a lot of Anniston jerseys around that. Ogle, he's dropping back. He's looking, going up in the pocket, going to float it deep, and Xarvius Turner lays out but could not make the catch.
Very, very close play indeed. I liked where Ogle was going with it. Threw an excellent ball, just put a little bit too much air up underneath it. Almost had that catch.
Almost had it indeed, and Ogle just tried to float it in there to Turner. And now it's going to be a very quick 3rd down for the Golden Eagles, 3rd and 10 on the 24-yard line. This is going to be a big stop for Anniston if they can get it. Ogle in the gun with Turner in the backfield. Ogle, he's going to drop back. Looks to be a screen, going to float it out to Xarvius Turner. Xarvius Turner's got a big play for a Mountain Motorsports 1st down. What a play call.
What a play call indeed. Jacksonville went back to the same play call. Anniston brought the house. Ogle did a real good job of just standing in the pocket, delivering it to Turner, putting it on the money. Excellent 1st down.
What a play call indeed, and it had Anniston fooled. The whole play was designed by that pitch and catch by Jim Ogle. And he's going to hand it off to Xarvius Turner. Xarvius Turner's got nowhere to go. Great play there from the Anniston defensive line. Looked to be number 30, Zakara Lemon, on the stop.
That Anniston defense, especially that front line there, has done a real good job of stepping up in the 2nd half. Just doing a real good job at stopping runs like that. Turner had nowhere to go.
Jim Ogle with Xarvius Turner in the backfield. Ogle, he's going to drop back. He's looking to pass. Moving up in the pocket, throws on the run. He's going to find a man down the field, and that is caught. Looks to be a catch. What a catch if it is by number 12, DeMonte Sinclair for a Mountain, and it's going to be incomplete.
That right there is a big call. Excellent throw, and if it would have been called an excellent catch, Anniston's real lucky that that ball was called incomplete.
Let's look at this again. Going to be a slow motion shot, and it was indeed incomplete. DeMonte Sinclair almost made a big play for a 1st down for Jacksonville. Nonetheless, it's going to set up 3rd down for Jacksonville again. 3rd and 10. Another big play for this Anniston defense. They've got to get off the field. Ogle, he's going to drop back. He's launching one down the field. This ball's launched up, and it's going to be intercepted. Anderson's intercepted it. He's going down the field, and the play's going to be stopped, blown dead. We're going to see what this is for here, because number 6, Jaden Dobbins, just intercepted that pass, and the pass was blown dead.
This is a big call right here, because you definitely don't want to throw the ball into coverage like that. Had a wide open guy on the outside. I'm not sure why this play was blown dead.
We're going to see in just a moment here, but Jaden Dobbins intercepted that pass. I just don't know why the play was blown dead. And we're going to take a look in just a moment. I'm sure we'll see that. And it is indeed Anniston football. So we're going to see, and Coach Rico White wants an explanation, and so do I, because there's no telling what we could have got off of that.
Strange call indeed. With it being Anniston's ball, that ball should have not been blown dead at all.
But nonetheless, Anniston does have the football back, so that is the plus. So the interception by Jaden Dobbins has gave Anniston the football back. So now Cameron Sandlin is heading back out on the field, looking to march his guys down to the end zone. And there's just controversy all over this field, as we got some Jacksonville coaches coming out on the field as well. That is insane.
I have never seen that before. That is a strange call for sure.
Strange call indeed, with 9:10 left to go in this football game. Jacksonville holding on to a slim 17-14 lead here in the fourth quarter. So now we'll see what this Anniston offense is made of, as Cameron Sandlin comes back off the injury and leads them 4 plays to a touchdown. So we're going to see what they got now.
Sandlin is definitely hot right now. Came off an injury, come back out, had an amazing drive, scored a touchdown. He is definitely playing hot right now.
Like I said before, interception, Jaden Dobbins have gave Anniston new life. 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go. So Sandlin going to see what he can do here on offense, as he's played a very good second half. Fans are rocking here tonight in Lott Mosby Memorial Stadium. It's been very rainy, but they've stayed all through it. So it looks good, like it's going to be Sandlin all by himself in the backfield with 4 wide receivers spread out. We're still getting word from the Whitecap of what is going on out on the field. A lot of commotion and a lot of madness going out on the field. And here we go. We're getting ready to start this off, as Anniston's offense has been on the field for a while. Number 19, Omarion Jones, is checked into the game. So now it's going to be 5 wide receivers in the formation. Sandlin, he's going to keep this himself. He's going to go right up the gut. Cameron Sandlin's got space. He's going down the sidelines. Cameron Sandlin with a big gain. It's going to be a Mountain Motorsports first down.
And Sandlin is hot right now.
Guests of this program are management, staff, and advertisers of this station. Please direct all criticism, concern, and adulation to the hosts of this program.
Welcome to Alabama Politics This Week. I am Dale Jackson. I'm a radio talk show host. You can hear my shows Monday through Friday, 5 to 9 a.m. on WVNN in Huntsville and on Talk 99.5 in Birmingham from 10 until...
Going to be about a 7-yard gain.
And this is that life that Anniston's been looking for all night long, that flame to get the offense going. And they have it now, and they are marching their way down the field.
And just take a look at that Anniston offensive line, setting up a big block there for Sandlin, able to bounce that ball outside. And this Anniston team's fired up. The fans are getting into it. So we're going to see what Rico White's got drawn up here for Anniston. So Cameron Sandlin looks to be coming off the field. Number 4, Jamarius Billingsley in the backfield. Wildcat formation. Billingsley going to take it himself. Billingsley bounces out. The ball's in the air, and Anniston jumps on it. That would have been terrible. Number 53, Lindsey Smedley, was able to pounce on that football for Anniston.
And Anniston is real lucky right here. That ball was managed to get popped out right there. Real lucky that they were able to come back down with that football.
That would have been tragic for Anniston. But Lindsey Smedley was able to pounce on that. And he is coming off the field now. Great play there by the offensive lineman to get on that football. So Cameron Sandlin, 5 wide receivers. in the formation, and the play is going to be blown dead. Going to be a timeout, Jacksonville. So Jacksonville will take a timeout to talk this over, as Anniston has moved the ball down the field on 2 plays. And with 3rd down and 5, Coach Clint Smith wants to talk about it with his defense.
If you're Jacksonville, you definitely want to make sure that you have the right play dialed up to be able to hold Anniston on this 3rd and 5, not let them convert. Anniston's doing a real good job of moving the ball downfield. I'm interested to see if they stick with letting Sandlin run in this football, or if they try to pass the football, or whatever it is they may be. But Jacksonville's going to have to find a way to stop them right here on this 3rd and 5.
They are 100% going to have to find a way to stop them here on 3rd down, because if not, it could be a register for disaster, because this Jacksonville defense is tired. That timeout helps, but they're tired. I can tell. It's been a long game. So 3rd down and 5 with 8 minutes and 6 seconds to go here in the football game. They're going to keep the same formation they've had. Looks to be 5 wide receivers in the formation. Cameron Sandlin all alone in the backfield. Sandlin. He's going to snap it. He's going to pump. He's looking, and this Jacksonville defense got pressure. He's going to flick it out to number 3, Jalen Cunningham. And Jalen Cunningham with a big gain. And it looks to be very close to a Mountain Motorsports 1st down. If it isn't, it's going to be close.
And right there was an excellent play by Sandlin to just stay calm in the pocket, dump that ball out to Cunningham. I think this is going to be very close to a 1st down.
And it is a Mountain Motorsports 1st down for Anniston. So Cameron Sandlin, he's going to keep it himself. He's going to go right at the middle. Cameron Sandlin's got space. He's going down to 20, 10, 5, touchdown Bulldogs. What a play, a Sonny King Ford touchdown for Cameron Sandlin. The fans are going crazy, and the Anniston Bulldogs have got their 1st lead of the night.
And this is big for Anniston. Great run by Sandlin there. Great blocking by the offensive line. Like you said earlier, ever since that injury that he went out with, since he's come back in, he has just had a fire lit up underneath him, and he is not stopping right now.
All the fans crowding Sandlin in the back of the end zone. And we're going to see what Anniston does here. It's 20-17 with 7 minutes and 54 seconds to go here in this ball game. They're going to line up and go for 2. Number 9, Malachi Taylor, will be the man of the hour. Taylor going to take it himself. Taylor's going to bounce it around, and he's still on his feet. This is going to be very close. And he got it. So 22-17. Anniston gets the 2-point conversion. Now there's 7 minutes and 54 seconds to go, and Anniston's got their 1st lead of the night.
And this is big for Anniston too. They have just come out in this 2nd half. They have found their identity, and they are playing Anniston football like they've been playing the last 3 weeks. Excellent job by Anniston this offensive drive. Jacksonville's got to find a way to get their offense moving again and be able to move for yardage to be able to put some more points on the board.
Malachi Taylor has been a workhorse for this Anniston offense tonight. Gets a 2-point conversion. So now Jacksonville will have to score a touchdown here with 7 minutes and 54 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. So Cameron Sandlin will be kicking it off for Anniston. We're going to see if he can push Jacksonville deep into their own territory to make it hard for Jim Ogle to drive his offense down the field and try to do the same thing Sandlin just did. So Sandlin going to kick it off. Going to be a line drive kick, and it's going to be caught by number 6, Xarvius Turner. Xarvius Turner going to get some good yardage on the return. Big run there by Turner.
Big run indeed. Jacksonville has to find out something to be able to get their offensive drives to going. Anniston's done a real good job of coming out and scoring 14 points. And Jacksonville has just not found a recipe to stop it yet. And their offense has looked good, but they've came up short the last few drives. They've just got to figure out something to be able to keep moving down the field.
Got to find a recipe for success. As Xavier Turner is staying in this game, as Xavier English, we haven't seen him in a few plays, as the play is going to be blown dead. Looks to be a false start on Jacksonville, so that's going to back them up. That is what you do not need.
Most definitely not. Penalties has been very, very costly tonight. Definitely want to play smarter football and be able to make smart plays, and penalties will not help against that.
Penalties will not help against that. First down and 15. Ball's on the 29-yard line. Ogle going to be in the backfield with Xavier Turner behind him. Going to look to change his play up, see something he doesn't like. Ogle. He's going to hand it off to Xavier Turner, who's got a lane. Xavier Turner with a big run after the penalty. What a run there by Xavier Turner.
Big run indeed. Excellent blocking by the O-line. Turner, when he got that ball, just had a head full of steam. Excellent run, breaking 2 tackles and getting every yard he can.
Very good push there by this Jacksonville offensive line. And Xavier Turner going to stay in the game, be in the backfield with Ogle. Ogle on second down, he's looking to pass. He's rolling, going to look for Kydrick Fisher on the outside. Kydrick Fisher is going up the field, and that's enough for a Mountain Motorsports first down.
Excellent play by Ogle. He's done it all night long. He's been pressured. He moves in the pocket, takes his time, and is able to deliver perfect passes like that to Fisher. Excellent throw. Excellent way to move the chains.
Kydrick Fisher has been a workhorse for this team so far tonight. Ogle in the backfield. He's going to change it up again. Xavier Turner behind him. Ogle, he's going to give it to Xavier Turner. Turner's going to go up the field, and he's going to get stuffed right at about the line of scrimmage.
Anniston doing a real good job so far throughout this quarter. Just not allowing a lot of big runs. They've let 1 or 2 up, but overall they've done really good so far. But Jacksonville's doing a real good job of moving this ball thus far this drive.
Rain is starting to come down again. Ogle going to hand it off to Turner again. Turner's got some space. He's going to go up the field, and he's going to be tackled with about a 3-yard gain.
That right there was a good run as well. Looked like he may get tackled in the backfield, but bounced it out, was able to pick up an extra 3-4 yards.
Third down for Jacksonville. This is a big third down and 6 with 5 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the ball game. Ogle, Greenwood's going to come in motion. Ogle going to hand it off to Turner on third down. Turner's going to bounce it outside. He's going to hurdle a man. What a play. He's going to be very close. Big hit at the end of that play too is Xavier Turner. Let's watch this again. The hurdle, and he gets hit hard. But he's going to be very close to that first down marker.
Excellent, excellent run. Great awareness to hurdle. Big hit. I think he's going to be very short. Interested to see Jacksonville's play call right here.
There's going to be a timeout. Looks to be a official's timeout here. As it looks to be, he is about not even a yard short of that first down marker. And if you're Coach Clint Smith, you're going for this. I mean, you're this close. Xavier Turner's been a workhorse on this drive. You feed him again, get the first down, and keep the offense on the field.
Indeed, I feel like it's no other option but to go for this right now with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left. Anniston's just been too hot on offense to try to get the ball back to them and hope to get a stop. The rain's coming down really heavy. I expect them to just hand the football off, pick up this first down, continue to chew the clock, and hopefully be able to pick up more yards.
Rain is definitely indeed coming down here on homecoming night at Lott Mosby Memorial Stadium in Anniston, Alabama. Fans are staying strong with this rain coming down. The stadium is very packed out here tonight for this big Region 4 game between the Anniston Bulldogs and the Jacksonville Golden Eagles. So here we go. It's fourth down, probably the biggest play of the game as of right now for the Jacksonville Golden Eagles. Ogle with Turner in the backfield. He's going to put a man in motion. He's going to hand it off to Xarvius Turner, and he's going to have it more than enough for a Mountain Motorsports first down.
Excellent run. Turner right there. Another head full of steam. Found his lane. Excellent run. Excellent way to fight for yardage.
Great job there by this Jacksonville Golden Eagle offensive line to give him that hole to get enough for that first down and many more. So 5 minutes. We're under 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Ogle, he's going to drop back. He's going to look to pass. He's moving up in the pocket, maneuvering around. He's going to throw it, and it looks to be incomplete. Very close to being a catch there. Looked to be intended for number 16, Joseph Pigeon.
And Ogle, he's just done a real good job all night. Been able to avoid the pressure, work his way through the pocket, and make throws like that. Come up to be a tad bit short, but overall he has impressed me thus far tonight with the way he's played.
Pigeon comes off the field. Will Phillips checks in. Greenwood going to come in motion. Ogle, he's going to hand it off to Xarvius Turner. Xarvius Turner going to bounce it to the outside. Turner is still on his feet. He's going all the way down the sidelines. What a run there by Xarvius Turner for a Mountain Motorsports first down.
Excellent run indeed. He did a real good job of finding his lane. Did a real good job of breaking a couple of tackles and getting the first down. Definitely what they needed right here.
Good run there by Xarvius Turner, who has been a workhorse on this drive for the Golden Eagles, as Jacksonville looks to be taking a timeout. As now, if you're Coach Rico White, you got to tell your defense to step up.
That you do. They have done a good job thus far of stepping up during this game, especially in the fourth quarter. One of the biggest crucial moments of this game right here. With 4 minutes and 25 seconds left, you want to try to hold this Jacksonville offense to a minimum. You definitely don't want them to get any more yards, and you definitely want to prevent the touchdown.
Prevent the touchdown is exactly what Anniston has got to do. With the score being 22-17, Anniston is in the lead. 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go left in the fourth quarter. First down and 10. And this Jacksonville offense has been rolling with steam so far, with Xarvius Turner being the workhorse. Ogle going to be in the gun with Turner in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Turner again. Turner's going to bounce it outside. He's got some space. He's going to cut back up the field. Going to be very close. And he's getting a big push. And it looks to be going to be close. It looks to be like he is down at the 1 yard line.
I think he is down at the 1 yard line, and Turner has just done a real good job this drive of just pushing and fighting for extra yards, and his offensive line gave him a real good push right there at the end. Just came up a yard short.
That was indeed a Mountain Motorsports first down for Jacksonville. They are on the literal half-inch mark of the end zone. They are very close. Ogle, he's going to hand it off to Turner, and Turner's going to be in. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Sonny King Ford touchdown, and Jacksonville has took the lead with 3 minutes and 44 seconds to go in this ball game.
And this is big for Jacksonville. Anniston came out at the start of this four-cornered, scored 14 unanswered points. Jacksonville had not been able to get their offense to move. And this drive, when it mattered the most, they've been able to move the ball down the field, put points on the board with 3 minutes and 44 seconds left. And Anniston's going to have to find some way to work their magic to be able to go back down the field and score.
23-22, and it looks to be a timeout Jacksonville. So Coach Clint Smith going to talk this over with his special teams, see if he wants to go for two or kick the PAT. Either way, Anniston is going to have to go down the field and score a touchdown. We haven't seen a field goal attempt or a PAT attempt from Anniston. So I'm expecting this is going to be a touchdown or nothing.
I believe so as well. like you said, no field goal attempt or point after attempt made yet. So I think it's touchdown or nothing for Anniston right here. I'm interested to see if Jacksonville decides to go for 2 and make it a 3-point ball game, or just kick the extra point and make it a 2-point ball game.
We're about to see here, and it looks like Clint Smith is going to send his offense back out on the field with Jim Ogle going to be in the gun with the man of the hour so far, Xarvius Turner, back there with him. So here we go. Ogle going to put Greenwood in motion. Ogle's going to take it. He's going to pitch it out to Turner, and Turner is going to be gobbled up before he could even get back to the line.
Jacksonville did a real good, or excuse me, Anniston did a real good job right there of just stopping Turner, not letting him get anywhere. It's a 1-point ball game. Anniston does have a chance to score a touchdown or possibly kick a field goal if they decide to go with that route.
Well, we've seen Cameron Sandlin kick off, do the kickoffs, and we've seen him punt. We haven't seen a field goal attempt. So if that has to come onto the table, I'm expecting Cameron Sandlin would be the guy to do it. So Jacksonville's going to kick this football away. John Duker will be your kicker. Looks to be number 5, Jaden Lewis, and number 6, Jaden Dobbins, back deep for the Bulldogs here as Jacksonville's looking to try to pin them deep and make them drive 100 yards of glory to get this touchdown to win this ball game, because if they drive that far, this game's going to be almost over when they get to the end zone.
By far the biggest drive of the game for Anniston thus far.
You are 100% correct. The biggest drive of the game. So John Duker will kick this ball off for the Golden Eagles. Gonna look to pin him back deep. Duker's kicking, it's a deep kick. Very good kick. Jaden Dobbins gonna be the man of the hour to return it. Dobbins gonna make a few men miss, and he's gonna get up the field. Looks to be at about the 32-yard line for Anniston.
I'm expecting Anniston to come out here with the same momentum and fired up like they have been the last 2 offensive drives that they've went out and scored. They've definitely got to make sure they play some of the best football they've played all season right here on this drive, because it's going to be the drive that makes or break the game for them.
Make or break indeed for Anniston, as looks to be Cameron Sandlin. This could be the possible final drive of the game for the Anniston Bulldogs, and he's looking to take them down the field and try to win this ball game. So Sandlin, only man in the backfield. Sandlin going to take it himself. He's going to make a man miss, go up the field, and going to be about a 5-yard gain, as good run defense there for Jacksonville.
Great run defense indeed to only contain him to as few yards as they did. Anniston's got plenty of time with 3:15 left in this game to slowly chip away at a time, take their time, get plenty of yardage.
Sandlin going to be a quick toss out to his halfback. He's going up the sidelines, going down the field, makes a man miss, and he's going down the sidelines. 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Jalen Cunningham with a Sonny King Ford touchdown, and Anniston's back on the board.
And this is huge for Anniston. They did exactly what they needed to right there to be able to march down the field, put points on the board. Couldn't do it much better. Offensive line did a great job of blocking. The receivers did a great job of getting that outside edge, made a man miss, and just put the burners on.
Prove me wrong, Cameron Sandlin. That may not be the last drive, because they just scored in about 10 seconds. Jalen Cunningham with a big run off the halfback toss and gives Anniston a 28-23 lead with 2 minutes and 54 seconds to go in this football game.
And Anniston has found the life they were looking for. They have done a real good job. The last 3 offensive drives they've had have went for touchdowns. They have found their identity, and they are playing Anniston football.
You are 100% correct, and they're going to go for 2 again, as Cameron Sandlin is going to be all alone in the backfield again. Sandlin gonna keep it himself. He's gonna go in, and he's gonna be hit hard. There looks to be, and the two-point conversion attempt is good. I thought he might have been short, but hey, he got in there right before the big hit. What a play by Cameron Sandlin. 30-23. Jacksonville will get the football back with 2 minutes and 54 seconds to go in this ball game. And now the tides have turned. We were just talking about Anniston having to go down the field and have a big drive. Now we flip the script. Jacksonville's got to do the same thing we just said about Anniston.
That indeed they do. Anniston went down the field, handled their business, and put the pressure back on Jacksonville. Jacksonville just had an excellent drive on offense the drive before. Let's see if they can make it happen again to be able to go down the field and score another touchdown.
Oh, Jim Ogle, we've seen him do it tonight. Had some big, big passing plays to Kydrick Fisher. And we've seen guys like Xavier English have a big game. Exarvius Turner was the workhorse of the last drive for the Golden Eagles. So now these guys are going to have to step up again as Kydrick Fisher and number 5, Lewis Biddix, look to be deep back for the Golden Eagles. So we're going to see if Cameron Sandlin can pin him back deep, just like we said Anniston was going to do literally about 5 minutes ago. So here we go. Sandlin going to look to kick it off to Jacksonville. 2 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the ball game. Sandlin going to kick it deep, and it looks like it's going to be returned. Here we go. Jacksonville's got it. Makes a man miss. He's going up the middle of the field. What a return. He's still on his feet. What a return, and he's still going by number 6, Exarvius Turner on the return. What a return.
And Turner has just looked excellent their last 2 offensive possessions. Just rolling down the field like a bowling ball. Just really running with motivation, and he has been excellent thus far these last 2 drives.
And it looks like Turner is down on the field, and that was him back deep, not Biddix. Turner was the man back deep, and he's down on the field. The guy was the workhorse of the last drive. We haven't seen much of Xavier English here in this second half, but keep in mind he's still there. And Xavier English had a very big first half, switched the tides over. Exarvius Turner has a big second half. So we're going to see what Jacksonville lines up here.
That indeed, they both, Turner and English, had excellent nights of football tonight. English was the workhorse of the first half. Turner's been the workhorse of the second half. Hopefully he can come back into this game. But either way, I think Jacksonville is okay when it comes to the running game with their running backs.
Okay, to me, I believe might be a little understatement for these guys. They've been playing some good football tonight. Nonetheless, let's hope Exarvius Turner is okay and he can get back out on this football field tonight. As he is standing, he is walking off the field. Looks to be hopefully just a cramp. Very hot out. Cramps are very common. So looks to be number 25, Darian Prothro, who does have a touchdown in this game, the first touchdown of the game for Jacksonville. So Darian Prothro checks in for Exarvius Turner. So Ogle will be in the gun, as Jacksonville is going to look to make some magic happen with 2 minutes and 41 seconds to go in this football game. He's going to hand it to Prothro. Prothro going to go right up the gut, and a good run by Darian Prothro to start off the drive.
Excellent run indeed. This Jacksonville offensive line has yet done another great job at blocking. This Anniston defense, I believe, is getting tired. They're not playing as physical as they were a couple of drives ago, and they're going to have to tighten it up and be able to get some more stops if they want to keep this lead.
Ogle going to hand it to Prothro again, in a very big play for this Anniston defensive front as they stop Prothro in his tracks.
That right there is exactly what you have to do if you're Anniston. Definitely want to stop him before he can get any momentum going. Excellent play on the defense.
3rd down and 7 for the Jacksonville Golden Eagle offense. A minute 48 seconds left to go in the ball game. This is the biggest play of the game for this Golden Eagles team. Jim Ogle, he's going to drop back. He's going to look to throw it. He's looking down the field, sees nothing. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to run out of bounds a few yards short of that first down marker.
Excellent defense by Anniston, just pushing him towards that sideline, really getting pressure on him, doing a real good job not allowing anything open in the secondary. Roughly 4th and 5. It's one of the biggest plays of the game thus far.
Biggest plays of the game indeed. 4th down and 7 yards to go with a minute and 24 seconds. And there's going to be a timeout on the field. Anniston's going to take a timeout. So Rico White's going to talk it over with his defense.
And this right here is definitely one of the biggest drives of the game for sure for Jacksonville and both Anniston. You definitely want to make sure that you're playing a good football by both teams. You know, and you just want to go out there and make sure that you handle business. 4th down and 7. It's a no-brainer to go for it. It's a make or break the game right here. Let's see what Jacksonville can get dialed up.
Jacksonville has 1 timeout remaining. Anniston has 0. 30-23. The Anniston Bulldogs took the lead on a big run by Jalen Cunningham on their last possession. So here we go. Possibly the biggest drive, not possibly, the biggest play of the game for the Jacksonville Golden Eagles and the Anniston Bulldogs right here on this play. Jim Ogle with Xarvius Turner in the game and in the backfield. Jim Ogle, he's going to drop back. He's looking. He's going to throw a strike over the middle, and it's caught for a Mountain Motorsports first down. What a play and what a catch by Will Phillips.
Huge catch indeed by Phillips. Great way to hang on to that ball and keep them in this ball game. Exactly what Jacksonville needed to move the sticks and stay alive.
What a strike there by Jim Ogle to bring Jacksonville hopes still alive in this football game. And looks to be an official's timeout. Looks like the chains are messed up on the sidelines.
That play right there was big for Jacksonville. They are still doing yet a fine job at moving this football. It's going to come down to the final seconds, it looks like.
That indeed it is. The clock is back rolling. A minute and 7 seconds to go. Ogle, he's going to drop back. He's going to move up in the pocket. He's going to flick it out to Xarvius Turner. Xarvius Turner's got some space. He's going to run out of bounds. What a play by Jim Ogle. Going to keep the ball moving and get out of bounds is Xarvius Turner.
And Anniston has to do a better job at containing Turner like that. They have had plays all night long where they've kind of forgot about him, and he's been able to pick up big yards like that.
Mountain Motorsports first down for the Golden Eagles. Jim Ogle with Xarvius Turner in the backfield, 59.8 seconds. Ogle, he's going to hand it off to Turner. Turner's going to be stuffed. Big play for this Anniston defensive front.
Big play indeed. That right there is exactly what you needed to do if you're Anniston. Definitely don't want to let up any big yardage.
Clock is now moving. Ogle, he's going to drop back, and it's going to be a false start on Jacksonville. That is what you don't need.
Not at all. Penalties are very, very costly. There's been a lot of laundry on the field tonight, and it's been very costly for both teams.
And the penalties have came, and it seems to be they're always big penalties. No penalties ever small, and the clock was still moving there for just a moment. But nonetheless, they're going to put that back on as drop down about 20 seconds. But nonetheless, there we go. It's back up. So no penalty is ever not costly, but it seems tonight that every penalty has been costly, like 15 yards, 10 yards. All these just big name penalties have been thrown tonight. Ogle, he's dropping back. He's looking. He's going to throw a strike over. It looks to be to Kydrick Fitzer. No, number 12. DeMonte Sinclair's had a big game with a catch, and Jacksonville's going to get some extra yards.
Excellent throw right there, standing in the pocket yet again, just picking up extra yardage. Exactly what Jacksonville needs to do to be able to move down the field.
And going to be another false start on Jacksonville.
And again with these penalties, as you were saying, every penalty is costly, but these have just seemed to hit at the worst times in the game. And 10 yards here, 15 yards there, it adds up really, really quickly, and it has hurt both teams throughout the night.
So here we go, Jim Ogle off the penalty, 2nd down and 15. Ogle, he's dropping back. He's gonna look, he's gonna move up in the pocket. He's gonna take it himself, and Jim Ogle's gonna go right out of bounds, right at the original line of scrimmage.
That's big for Anniston, pending this flag. Not sure what the flag is yet, but it's big for Anniston if it goes against Jacksonville.
Definitely been a lot of laundry on the field here in the last 50 seconds of this ball game. And it was going to be another penalty on Jacksonville.
Big, costly penalty there. That'll push them back even further.
So going to be 3rd down after the holding penalty on Jacksonville. So here we go. Jacksonville backing up again, and Jacksonville's shooting themselves in the foot right now.
That they are. They were starting off this drive with great momentum, moving down the field, and just here these last 2 plays have just had costly penalties to move them back.
So here we go. Jim Ogle going to have to work some magic here if he wants to get back up into scoring range. Ogle, he's going to drop back. He's going to look to throw this. He's going to move out of the pocket. He's going to set his feet. He's going to throw it across the middle of the field, and it's caught. What a catch and pass there. DeMonte Sinclair on the catch. And Jacksonville's back up into a range to where they can get this 1st down and get out of bounds with 9 seconds.
That they are. They've done a real good job right there. Ogle, yet again, he has impressed me tonight, being able to do this right here. Move up into the pocket, roll out, create more time, and to be able to deliver an excellent ball like that, and be able to keep getting yards.
So here we go. It looks to be Jacksonville's took their looks to be a timeout of some sort on the field. Don't know if Jacksonville called this timeout or could be just a ref's timeout. We're going to see in just a moment. So here we go. 4th down and 8 yards to go with 12 seconds left in this football game.
Biggest 4th down of the night.
Biggest, we've said it so many times in the last 3 minutes of this game. This is the biggest play of the night right here. 4th down and 8, 12 seconds to go. Anniston leads this game 30-23. So here we go. Jim Ogle, 4th down. Exarvius Turner in the backfield. Ogle's going to get the snap. He's going to roll out. Ogle, he's looking. He's going to throw it, and it's incomplete. He had a man. Number 12, DeMonte Sinclair, was in the area, and Ogle just let it slip.
And that's a tough break for Jacksonville there. Definitely not the way you want to end it. Had a man open, just couldn't put it where it needed to go. Tough break for Jacksonville. You hate to see it end this way for them, but Anniston has just done a real fabulous job the back half of this game of just playing like they needed to.
Playing like they needed to, indeed. And Jalen, this has all happened due to Jalen Cunningham. Big run there with about 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go left in this ball game to set up the score. And now Jacksonville's going to take the quarterback's favorite position right here, the quarterback kneel. They're going to end this ball game. It's 6.5 seconds left to go in the game. Unless a miracle happens, Anniston is going to move on to 4-0. So here we go. Cameron Sandlin going to be in the backfield. And he indeed takes the victory formation. And the Anniston Bulldogs come out on top of your WEAC TV 24 Game of the Week. 30-23 here tonight at Lott Mosby Stadium. And we're going to show you some highlights of tonight's ball game of your WEAC Sports Game of the Week. Starting it off here with Jacksonville, Darion Prothro getting in the end zone for a touchdown. Then Cameron Sandlin going to hand it off. Look to be number 9, Malachi Taylor. Then we got Jim Ogle going up top to Kydrick Fisher for the touchdown, as Sandlin going to do with all the work again himself here and getting in the end zone, as he had a big night tonight. Cameron Sandlin, what a game for the QB1 of Anniston. The Cameron Sandlin, once again, a big run here. Going to take them all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. What a play there. And then Jim Ogle going to hand it off here again to Turner. Turner had a big second half for the Golden Eagles, and here was the play of the night right here. Jalen Cunningham with a big run for the Anniston Bulldogs to set them up with this 30-23 lead, which would have ended up being your final. What a game we have had here tonight for your WEAC TV 24 Game of the Week. Thank you everybody for watching. What a ball game. WEAC TV 24 Game of the Week presented by Sonny King Ford. Thank you all for watching. Have a blessed night. We'll see you next week. Thank you.
Longhorns dominated the world of college football with an FBS best record of 151-17, 7 SEC championships, and 5 national championships. Leading the Longhorns program is second-year head coach Steve Sarkisian. Sark is very familiar with the Crimson Tide, serving as offensive coordinator for Coach Saban for 2 seasons, winning a national championship with the Tide in 2020. Both programs are very familiar with one another, with 5 coaches and multiple staff members at Texas having played or coached at Alabama under Coach Saban. They know what Coach Saban's tendencies are, but he knows theirs as well, and that doesn't necessarily give Texas or Alabama an advantage.
We seem to play several teams now that kind of know us, but you act like we don't know them. So just because somebody knows you when they play you, it doesn't mean they're going to beat you, and just because you know them when you play them doesn't mean you're going to beat them either. It kind of comes down to how you execute.
Texas opened the season last week with a 52-10 win over Louisiana Monroe. Ohio State transfer quarterback Quinn Ewers made his collegiate debut, completing 16 of 24 passes for 225 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. For a quarterback making just his second collegiate start, getting pressure on him will be key.
But it's very important because, you've probably seen a team like us before, and to go out there and, try to get him roused up a little bit, go ahead and get pressure on him early on it, I think it's very beneficial to, what we have to do to slow him down or slow the team down, so it's very important.
A first-team preseason All-American leads the Longhorns backfield. Bijan Robinson totaled 73 yards